Appreciate everybody being here. Let me know if you have any questions, friends. So we're going to get started. I am running behind, so we're going to try to move a little quicker today and go over on the TikTok side of the streets a little sooner as well. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate everybody coming in. This is my 10 o'clock live where we talk all things going live with confidence and ease. So I appreciate you all joining me. Let me know if you have any questions as you come in. The other thing I will say, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and like the live if you haven't done so already, as well as click that subscriber button and the bell to get notifications when I go live and post content. So appreciate everybody joining me. Let me know if you have any questions. Appreciate all the support, friends. In the meantime, we're going to get started in just a few moments as we prepare to go live. I'm doing a little bit to adjust my screen. So hopefully that works. And then let me pause this over here. Appreciate you all being here and appreciate the support. Let me know if you have any questions. Appreciate all the support as well. Let me fix my screen a little bit better. And we're going to get started in just a few minutes. All right, friends, we are going to go on the TikTok side of the house. Like I said, I'm going to move a little quicker because I want to make sure we are over there connecting as well. So I appreciate everybody joining. Again, let me know if you have any questions. All right, friends, we'll see if our my moderator, Idea Barista, gets here today. We'll see if she comes in. And if not, make sure you guys keep it professional. So ask questions, but we're talking all things live streaming. So I appreciate everybody being here. So we're going to get started in just a few minutes. Okay, I got a notification from YouTube about my analytics. So we'll see. So thank you all for being here. And then we'll get started on TikTok as well. Appreciate the support. All right, everybody. We are going to get started in just a few minutes. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all coming in. Appreciate all the support, everyone. Thank you for joining me. We are talking all things live streaming here. If you are new to my live, give me a thumbs up. If you have not been here before, put a comment and say I'm new. And then do me a favor, click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications when I go live and post content. I start off over here on the YouTube channel, and then I'm going to go on TikTok. So I'm going to go over there in just a moment. Appreciate you, friend. How you doing? Thank you so much for joining. So I'm setting up my station now to go over on TikTok because we talk all things going live. TikTok's a little bit more dynamic when in terms of the live stream and what's there and how to get started. So I talk to a lot of new creators. I talk to people who come back for more support. So we just talk about going live. So come on in. Let me know if you have questions. I appreciate the support from all of you. And then we just kind of keep it focused on how to go live with confidence and ease. So I appreciate all the support, friends. In the meantime, if you are new, say I'm new in the chat. I will start there. Let me know you're new. And if you are someone who is trying to build your community, let me know if you have any questions. I always want to answer questions from my fellow creators that are trying to go live, but they're trying to figure out how to do this thing, how to do it successfully. So appreciate everybody coming in. If you don't mind liking the live, that helps YouTube know we are here engaging and connecting. And then if you don't mind clicking that bell to get notifications when I go live and post content. So I appreciate all the support, friends. Appreciate all the support. Thank you so much for being here. Let me make sure I can hear myself. Okay, I can. Sometimes the volume goes out, so I have to check. So I appreciate you all being here. So we have sound, so there's no volume issues today. So I appreciate all the support, friends. Let me turn off my notifications so I don't get interrupted. That will happen as well. So I just turned off the notifications. I was getting messages, so I was like, oh, the sound will go out as soon as I get ready to start my live, and then all of a sudden we have no sound. All right, friends, thank you so much. TikTok, we are talking TikTok live. Come on in. Let me know where you're from. We are talking all things live streaming. If you are new to my live, come in. We are going to talk about how to go live with confidence and ease. So come in. Let me know if you have questions. This is my 10 o'clock live where we talk about how to go live, friends. So come in. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much. Hello, friends. Thank you for being here. If you are new to my live, feel free to come in. Say, I'm new. I'm trying to go live and I want to grow and build my community. So come on in. We are talking live streaming tips. I want to support you as a beginner who is going live. If you're a beginner and you're nervous, afraid, scared, you want to go live with confidence and ease, this is the room for you. So come on in. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate you joining. If you're looking to go on TikTok live and go live with confidence and ease, come on in. We're talking to beginners. We're giving beginner tips, helping you go live. If you're nervous, come in. If you're afraid, come in. I want you to feel supported. So this is my 10 o'clock live where I help people go live, okay? So you guys hear me saying this intentionally so the algorithm can pick up what my live stream is about. So I'm doing that as part of my early start to going live. So you want to make sure you prime the algorithm, let it know what you're talking about, and that way people will pick up on things that they're searching for. Thank you so much. How you doing, friend? Thank you for being here. Let me know if you are new to my room. Feel free to say hi and come on in. So the algorithm will pick up what I'm talking about. So if you are new and you're a beginner and you are looking to go live, come on in. We're going to talk all things going live. So I appreciate you all joining. Feel free to ask questions as you prepare to go live. So feel free to ask questions. Let me know. Hey, Dr. Michael, how are you, friend? Let me know where you're from. I'm going to share out my live as well. So feel free to come in and ask questions, friends. Thank you so much. We're talking all things going live. This is a TikTok live stream topic live. So that's what we're doing. We're talking about how to go live, okay? And I am sharing out my live as well. That's something else you want to do to let your community know you are live right now. And so let me know if you have any questions. And I am live as we speak. So feel free to come in, ask questions. Thank you all who are joining. Yolanda, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here as well. If I missed any comments from you all, feel free to say hello. Hey, Luna, how are you, friend? Welcome, welcome. Oh, Melina Colors, how are you, friend? Welcome to the live as well. Luna, hey. I once I get off my live, I'm gonna respond to your emails. I was reading through them, and you've been busy, friend. You got. I'm excited. I'm really excited. And real quick, Stan 29. Look at the 29 version, $29 version. That may be worth researching real quick. Busy working on my assignments. There you go, friend. I love it. I love it. So I'm working with Luna so that you guys know others in the room. And so she is a great student. We're doing coaching services. So I am so excited for you, friend. You are busy and you're getting it done. And I'm sorry, I sent my live to somebody. Who did I send it to, Lord? What just happened? I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to turn my volume down. So just sent it to somebody by accident. I don't know if I did an invite. I don't know what I just did. So it says sent at the top. I was like, what did I send? Anyway, but no, you have, and I love your, hey, how you doing, Cindy Mel? How are you, friend? Cindy Mel, like Melanie. Like, yeah, Melody. One of those. Thank you so much for being here, friend. Let me know if you have questions about TikTok Shop. I've kind of skirted around. Yesterday I did end with like some TikTok Shop stuff, but let me know if we need to start there real quick. I can answer any questions that you have. So yes, so I love the people you picked for from the YT. This is for you, Luna. I love your examples. I was like, oh my gosh. their pages are good too, really good. So I'm just saying, friend, that can be you easily because your content is good. Your content is really good. So you said yes. Your examples were really good, and I know you're doing well this week. So I'm excited. I'm excited when we meet tomorrow. So that'll be good. Thank you. We shall see. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You know, you're first of all, and you talked about your past life as a news anchor or a news reporter, and you definitely have that charisma, that in front of the camera feel and look about yourself. So I think you're gonna be amazing, amazing at this. So I'm just ready to see you 12 months from now, 24 months from now, 36 months from now. You know what I'm saying? Like that is where I'm like, wow, she has really done well. So yeah, just take it one year at a time, one day at a time. But you'll be fine, friend. You are gonna do really well in this. Um, Okay, so you said yay, yay. Thank you for the pause. I appreciate it, friend. What do they call the fluffy hearts? I said paws because they're like little tiger paws. So thank you so much for being here. Hey, two brave hearts. Hello, good morning. Good morning, friends. So come on in. If you guys don't mind sharing out the live, I appreciate that. Sharing out the live. We'll get some taps in as well. We've been live for officially 6 minutes. TikTok is testing us this morning, but we'll see. We can get some more likes in and we'll see if we can get things going where we get a little bit more visibility. Hey, Dr. Michelle, how are you, friend? Welcome, welcome to the room. Thank you for that daily heart me. Appreciate all the support. Hello, how's everything going? You guys, like I said, I'm so excited for everybody. You guys are doing great work. And I talked about the other day about and Luna, not Luna, Leanne mentioned this the other day too. Well, I hope you are too. I am, friend. Thank you. Leanne mentioned this the other day where with my TikTok live, I told you guys I did the uninstall and reinstall. I did all that, and she said, I said, has anyone noticed anything when you've done that? She said, I see now a lot of my friends' content in my For You feed, and she's not kidding. I still see. I'm seeing videos from y'all all the time now. I'm seeing a lot of y'all content. It's like, oh wow, look at y'all. So it is true. That's how I know about Luna. I was like, Luna, your content's good. So yeah. Castastic. How are you, friend? Thank you so much. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, so that it does something to your algorithm where it refreshes, but it then brings up the people you're following, I guess, or people you're friends with. So you're seeing a lot of that content. So yeah, Mrs. Treetop has popped up in my content like every day. I turn on, you know how you turn on your like if I close the app and I come back to it, as soon as I come back, there's a video of her. I was like, oh, she must be posting a lot more too, though. I think that's what's happening. I need to ask her. Is it Zaz Bardis? Thank you so much for being here. Am I saying that right? I'm trying my best, friend. Thank you for being here. Good morning. Good morning. Friends coming back in. I appreciate you guys coming back. Let me know. Thank you for the populars. I was here yesterday. I know. You hear me saying I appreciate y'all coming back. Hey, Kim, how are you? Thank you for being here as well. Kim, therapist and coach. Kim, therapist and coach. Did you change your title, friend? Did you do a little enhancement? I feel like it was a different title before, but welcome back. And I like the title. Don't get me wrong. I like the title. I just feel like, oh, you did some homework. I sure did. You know, sometimes I look at pictures. He said, omniscient. I look at you. He said, I sure did. Getting clear. There we go, friend. There we go. This is, so I love this about this room. You'll see that, especially my newbies. Hey, Nika Grace. Nika Grace, she go up. I love her name. Don't get me wrong. I love her name, but she's going to be like Nika Grace, makeup artist. Good morning, friend. No violations. Stay in your account. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on one second. That's a question. Okay, do violations stay in your account? Hold on, why does it keep sliding? Forever. No, they do not. It is is it 90 days? 3 months. 3 months you see them. Restrictions, violations, they drop off after 3 months. Correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody else, if it's different than that. I think it's 3 months. For some reason, 2 months is sticking in my head, but I believe it's 90 days. They stay 90 days for restrictions to follow up. Yep, that's it. And same thing for violations too. So 90 days. And I say that because of my backstage system. When I see it on the agency side, people who have had them, they fell off after 3 months, but they stay in my log for at least 3 months. So yeah, so 90 days. So yeah, that's what you'll see, especially with and I wonder if you're asking that because of TikTok shop because TikTok shop, yes, definitely for TikTok shop. Um, so you'll see it there for those 90 days. Um, Let me know if there's any other questions. 5,000 goal, everyone. That's your goal, friend. Let's see. Let's see. You okay? You got some ways to go, but this is where you start. You want to connect with people, say hello, how you doing, and connect with people who, ideally, you want to pay attention if they match your niche as well. And so you want to see if there's a connection there on that end too. Thank you all for coming in, tapping. If you don't mind tapping and sharing out the live, we'll get some more friends in the room. I appreciate y'all. It's 10 minutes. We're going to probably hit the 11-minute mark by the time we get to 10K taps, but that's okay. We are really doing it, so I appreciate the support. Thank you for the stickers. Thank you for the populars. He said my niche is still growing, still figuring it out. Okay, so what do you post content about? Because you have single, stay-at-home, was that stay at home mom, TikTok shop, health conscious, mascara love. So you're in the beauty niche. Is that what it is? You're in beauty. I do mascara right now. Okay. So yeah, beauty niche. So you're doing beauty tips, and I'm assuming specifically with mascara. Connect with Nika Grace. Make sure you connect with Nika. Nika does lives that's focused on makeup. So and she does mascara. So see how I weave that in, Nika? You do mascara. She do color correction. What else? The foundation, all the other stuff too. Yeah, right now just mascara is some healthy thing. Okay. Who does? Oh, see, there you go. That's why I said you want to connect with people intentionally. Nika, put something in the chat for me, friend. I don't know if she's multitasking, but she is she is the beauty niche. I'm gonna there she goes. She said hi to you, friend. This is our opinion. She's saying hi to you. There you go. So definitely connect with her. She goes live in 8 p.m. Eastern. I think that's your regular live time for the most part. So you connect with her. She's mountain time normally though. So yes. Thank you all for coming in. Let me know. Let's see. I just want to make sure I miss a comment. I thought I did. You guys are connected. Appreciate it. So my friends who are working on their niche, working on their topics. Let's see, I was in Pow's live and she said I should ask you about sharing a product in a live. Oh, okay. Um, Sharing a product in a live. Are you talking about like if you were looking to look at you, Nika? Thank you, friend. Hey, Jennifer. Thank you, Nika. Was that was the title gift for the fireworks? I appreciate it, friend. Um, okay, so you have a product that you created. So you have a product that you created. So okay, I was about to ask, was it a TikTok shop? So it's a product, meaning a digital product. Is that what you meant by that? And you want to use it? You want to talk about it in your TikTok live? You want to talk about it in your live stream? Are we talking about a digital product, or are we talking about a physical product? Physical product being like a candle or something like that. Uh, which one is it? No, it's a deck I made. What do you mean by like a deck, like a patio? Like a patio deck? Deck of cards? What type of deck? What you mean? You made something like, what do you mean by a deck? You mean like a patio? Deck of cards. Oh, okay, deck of cards. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so you made this. It's a physical product. It's a deck of cards. I'm trying to see around my house who have a deck of cards up here. I don't. um. So so do you have TikTok shop for seller? Are you a seller? Do you sell the products? I was in Army's live again last night. She was tripping me out. Really. Army's a medium. Just so that you guys know. You must have started. You got on the start side of it. Yeah, she's good. It's interesting. Um, let me ask though. Let's go back to the deck of cards. Deck of cards. How you doing, Lorene? Is that it, Lorene? what are you a TikTok shop seller? Those are coming in. Thank you so much. We did get the flash goal. The flash goal is the I love you so much. It's the little squeezy hearts. If you guys don't mind supporting, is one per person. It is TikTok's goal. It's not my goal. It's TikTok's flash goal, and it's one per person. And we have to get a total of 13. So each person in the room, if you could share one, that would be great. Thank you so much. It's one coin. I'll talk about coins. I'll talk about that too for my newbies. If you guys are trying to figure out like what does it mean to support flash goals, what does it mean to support the room, all the things that comes with, um, the gift gallery, the live goal, the flash goal, all the things that come with your blue box. That's all associated with it. So let me know if you have questions about that. But we do have the flash goal going on. How you doing, Lady K? Okay, so Catastic. Am I saying that right? Fantastic. Catastic. Okay. So deck of cards. Thank you so much, friend. Um, Thank you for that. I appreciate it. A deck of cards that you want to share, and you're not a TikTok shop seller. So here's how you could do it. I mean, you got to be careful. You definitely want to turn on your content disclosure. TikTok filter the comments. So if you want to put it in again, maybe I didn't see it if you just put something in the chat. I see the thumbs up from Catastic. That's the last thing I see. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Heart. How are you, friend? So when it comes to promoting stuff in your live, turn on your content disclosure. Okay? Because that's your brand. That's something you created. If it's not in TikTok Shop, and you're not a seller, you definitely want to say this is just as an example. TikTok, I just want to show this so people can see it. Now, if you are truly trying to direct people to your product or to your website or something like that, you got to be careful about that because TikTok doesn't like you to direct people off the platform. So if you could, people do creative things. Sometimes, I mean, you could use the Service Plus, and you could set that up. You could easily set up the Service Plus, and you can create what's called a pin card. It says pin a notice, and like if I pin this notice now, it'll say need one-on-one support. You could put curious about my playing cards, my deck of cards, or whatever the name of the cards are. You could put it there and say, DM me your email, and I'll send you, the information for it. Okay, so just know that that's ways that you can do it. So I think Service Plus might work for you depending on how you want to talk about those cards. And if you're not doing it your entire live, you could essentially have that pinned, and then you can say, ask me questions. Thank you for the title gifter for the rose. Appreciate your friend. Um, you can say, ask me about it, inquire about it, DM me your email. We could talk about it. So that type of thing. If you do have what's called a link in bio, be careful. It does suppress your views for your live streams. That's what we've been hearing. Um, if it's a website like a ETSY, something like that, be careful because they don't like other platforms that you're directing people to. But if it's actual web page, I'm hearing mixed feelings about the stand and the beacon. I'm not sure if those are suppressing. I did take my stand. I do have a stand store. I did take it out of my bio and I moved it to the agency page. So I was like, I'll put it over there and I'll tell people to visit there to get information from me if they want to sign up for one-on-ones and stuff. So you might have to be creative about how you talk about it. That's all I'm saying. So just be aware of that because it could impact your views. You could get a restriction, and definitely turn on your content disclosure. Okay. So let me know if you don't know what that is and where it's at. I'm happy to show it to you all. But put in the chat if you need me to show it. Thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you all coming through, sharing out the live. Did I miss any comments? I appreciate the support. Did we get that flash goal? Okay, we need a few more. I love you so much, heart. So thanks for this information. You're welcome. You're welcome, friend. So I appreciate that. So, what's the deck of cards for? Is it like affirmations? What is it for? Let us know what it's for. Is it playing cards? Educational cards? I'm thinking about like for my kids and stuff. So my 5-year-old, the college kids too. You got stuff for them too. Um, all right, friends. Let me know if there's other questions. It depends on what you guys want me to talk about. I typically will have a couple things I'll cover, especially if there is some new information happening with TikTok. We don't have any super new stuff. I know we're looking at making sure people do updates for their app, updates for their phone, and then if you need to uninstall and reinstall, I'm team uninstall reinstall, but I've done it a couple times now, so I know that's an uneasy feeling. He said, the Brave Hearts design. That's my problem with my reefs on E. What is a content disclosure? What did you mean by on E? Hello, friend, new here. Thank you so much for being here, Sophia. I appreciate you coming through. Thank you guys for the Radiant Launch community gift. I see that. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support, the Radiant Launch. And thank you so much for the I love you so much. So, oh, on the E, that's what you meant. Okay, gotcha. So, what's the E? So, yes. Hey, Tina. How you doing, Tina? Appreciate you being here as well. Tina, you didn't change your name too. I like that Gen X glow and growth. I love that, friend. Instructions again for uninstall and reinstall. Do I need to save the data in TikTok? It's code. Gotcha. Gotcha. Thank you so much. Hey, user. User with all the numbers. We're going to talk, but thank you for that gift. We're going to get you right, friend. I appreciate the support. This is a brand new account. Brand new. No bio, no username, no the username with all the numbers, no photo. We gotta get you right, friend. But you did put some coins on your account so that you can give me that. I love you so much. So I appreciate it. So, I appreciate the support. Let's see. Let's see. Those who are coming in, thank you so much, Tina. I see you. Hey, the original Aboriginal relates to working through conflicts. Oh, okay, okay, okay. That's what the cards are about. Oh, I love that. I like that idea. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you coming in. Those who are coming in, appreciate the support. Can you explain the difference between services you offer? I saw your page with services that are different. It cut off. I forgot. I can't see the other part. Moonflower. Sure. I offer multiple services, friend. So I do offer multiple services, but I'll break it down for you in a second. And the agency is different. So agency is a service as well. So let's see. Original Aboriginal. Thank you so much, friend. I thank you for the populars. Let's do this really quickly. I want to go back to content disclosure before I transition too far away from that. It's called Wisdom of the Circle Deck. Oh, I love that. I missed that. And then let's do this. So content disclosure, uninstall, reinstall, and then agency stuff. I'll talk about my services for Moonflower. Thank you, Fred. I appreciate that. Okay, so yes, I thought agency was paid. Agency is free. The agency is a free service. When you look on my in my stand store, the very first part is the agency, and it says free creator network. So the agency is 100% free to creators. If you want other services from me, then that's the other stuff that's in the stand store, and then there's some free stuff in there too. So I'll break it down in a second for you, friend. But let's see. Content disclosure. Let me show it to you guys real quick. Let's see. When you go to your I'm gonna go to my shop page just so you can see it. So when you go to my shop page, turn my mirror off. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna start a live or go to the live screen. So here, we're on the live screen. This is the setup page for your live. If you go into settings, click settings, it's under settings. I want you to scroll down and you'll hear us talk about the audience control as well. That's if someone is under 18 that's coming to your live. Turn that on. You might want to turn that on if your live is for a more mature audience. Content that you're talking about is for an adult viewership. Um, and if you're talking about a product or service, you typically have to turn that on because minors cannot buy stuff, so you got to make sure that they're of age. Okay, hello nurse, how you doing, friend? Anita, thank you so much. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate it, friend. And then you're going to scroll down all the way down to content disclosure. And so again, this is what you'll toggle on. I leave mine on. You leave yours on. You know what? I don't leave mine on. I will say that I don't leave it on. Not that I couldn't turn it on. I just don't because people might want to co-host with me. And not that I have a whole lot of co-hosts, but people might want to co-host. Sometimes I might do a battle. I haven't done that in a while either. I just think about, you know what? I'm not talking about anything that's too mature. something that's not inappropriate. And then even though I talk about the agency stuff, that's a program on TikTok. I talk about my other services, but I don't talk about it a whole in great detail. So I just keep it off. So for me, I keep it off. But depending on your topic, you'll get in trouble if you talk about something that's a little too mature. Like, if it's trauma related, health related, they will give you a restriction. So you got to be careful about what you're talking about. Yeah. I tell them to turn theirs on. Ain't no telling what I know I was in your room the other day, friend. I was in your room the other day. Their room get a little mature. A little mature. It is not definitely for the minors. It's not for the kids. So content disclosure, you could make a decision if you're going to turn the con. She's talking about the audience control, 18 years and older. Content disclosure, you could decide who if you need to turn it on or not. I would say turn it on if you are definitely talking about something a little bit more sensitive. Though you said definitely keep mine on. Yes, you definitely keep yours on, friend. Definitely. The original Aboriginal, yes, she has to keep hers on. She does the tarot readings, you all. So she flipping cards and yeah. so, for that content disclosure too, I think you keep on as well. So you turn this on and it says it right there for you. Tell viewers that your live promotes a brand, product, or service. Again, if you're selling something, you could be representing yourself or collaborating with another brand. So you turn that on, and when you turn it on, and then you check off your own brand. And if you are doing a product like TikTok Shop, the other part will cut on for you. And if you're a business, I think that cuts on also. You said, I got a restriction yesterday because I named my live designer door wreath. Change name was fine. Okay. Yeah. So you're fine with it. So yeah, if you using a designer name or some, corporate name or something like that, or even a personal name, identifying information, you can get in trouble for that. So be careful about what you're saying in your live, and turn on your content disclosure. Again, depending on what you're talking about, you might want to turn it on so that you can say some of those brands, but you can say this is part of, my personal story, my personal information. I'm not endorsing. So you can say that, and if you do get in trouble, you can make that part of your appeal so that TikTok knows, hey, Monica, you can make that part of your appeal. Thank you for the populars. So keep that in mind. Always appeal those restrictions and violations. If you get them, always submit an appeal. I was showing them how to make the rate. Gotcha. Yeah. So with that, yeah. So go. So if you have the opportunity, go back and appeal it. But if you are in the live and you hit the, what do you call it, the real performance, the analytics page, that's the little house in the corner up here, or swipe from right to left, you can get to it and it'll show that you're in red. You'll see it clearly. And oftentimes, if you click right in that area, it's a part that says appeal, you should be able to appeal it. You saw, I say brands all the time with content disclosure on. Yep. Yep. So content disclosure definitely gives you a little bit more flexibility. Oh, I thought it was over because they restricted the live, and then I changed the name, and then it was fine. Okay, it might have been, but always look at your analytics and you'll know if you're still in that period that sometimes they restrict you for like 10 minutes, you know. So it just depends on what happened. Okay? So turn content disclosure on, turn it on, friends. If I missed any comments, let me know. But definitely turn it on. I would encourage you to do it. Again, it depends on what your live stream is about, but it's never bad to turn it on. It does kind of have that promotional message at the top, so people see that it's a promotional live, that maybe you're promoting a product or something or a service. But even that's good because they kind of know that there's something specific happening in that live, and that's okay. You're bored, you can also use that as a way to kind of communicate what you're talking about in your live. Hey, Mrs. A. Tate, how are you, friend? You said that's what you got, a 10-minute timeout? Yep. Yep. So they'll give it to you for 10 minutes. Sometimes they restrict the whole live, so you got to be careful about what's happening. Thank you for this information. You're welcome, friend. Sometimes it restricts the entire time. Yep. It sure will. So sometimes it will. So just be careful. Turn it on if you're concerned about what you're saying. I've had people talk about very traumatic things that have happened to them in their life. And and they, they're telling their story, you got to turn that content disclosure on, because TikTok will give you a violation, even though, it's your story. You just got to be careful about what you're saying. So I would say turn it on in most cases. Um, yeah, so thank you. Hey, Black Lotus, saw you come in. So appreciate you all coming in. So let me know if you guys don't mind sharing out the live and tapping, liking the live. That would be great. We'll get some more friends in the room. You can repost, you can add it to your story and share it to friends and groups. The other topic we were going to cover, so content disclosure was it. Um, and then I'm going to talk about the agency. And then there was a question about, oh gosh, it slipped my mind just that quickly. Uninstall and reinstall, that's what it was. Uninstall and reinstall. So here's what I shared the other day with folks. I'm gonna say three different things, actually four, that you want to pay attention to. So I've seen a little bit more visibility in the last few days. You guys are coming in. I'm being very intentional about what I'm saying. I'm going to tell you what I did, okay? The first thing, technically not the first thing, but we're going to say the first thing you should check for. And this is for my Apple users, the Apple users. I'm not an Android, I'm an Apple user. Apple user has the iOS, they have updates. The most recent update was 26.3. If you have not checked to see if your phone, your phone, not your app, your phone is operating off 26.3, that's the latest update, go in and update it. You're going to tell me, Doc, my phone updates automatically. It does it at night for me. It does it instantly. I'm going to tell you to go check. Okay? That's what I'm going to tell you to do. Go check to make sure, because I'm going to tell you I checked. My phone had the automatic. My phone had the update. My phone had all the Wi-Fi it had. It was perfectly charged. All that was set, and it was not updated. My phone wasn't, my other phone wasn't, and my tablet wasn't. So I'm going to tell you to go check. All right. So when you check, then you make it update. Okay. I checked, even though it does it automatically, and I had to update it anyway. Yep. Yep. Exactly. That's what happened for me. Mine says auto update, and there is a software waiting for me. Yep. Yep. So that's exactly what happened to me, y'all. So just saying. Thank you for the rose. So just check. It was the wait. I don't know why it didn't update. I can't explain. You said me too. Yep. So do the update. 26.3 is the latest update. I think it's been out for a week or two. It's been a minute that it's been out, because they've been posting about it. Right here. Let's see. You said, so that's the first thing. What's the number again? 26.3 is the latest one. Okay. Yes, my phone is much better after the update. There we go. There we go, friends. You said you have to connect to Wi-Fi for auto updates. I stay on Wi-Fi, Nika. That's what I'm saying. It didn't make sense. My phone and my tablet don't have data. There's no data. They're here in the house. They're on the Wi-Fi, and they were not updating. So I'm just saying, check, my friends. Check to see what's happening. Check to see what's going on. So they should have been updated, but it was not. It had not done it. So that's the number one thing I'm gonna tell you, because that happened to me and it was not updated. Okay, so I can't explain the rhyme or reason of why not, but it didn't do it. Hey Regina, how you doing? Because it's security fix, not gently. So what said it? Because it's security fix, not general install. They ask permission. Oh, okay? That's why you think there's a permission that's being asked. Okay, I don't remember if it did it, but it seems like it did. I think I did remember doing a couple clicks for it. You're right. I think I did have to do something. Hello, just joining. Hello, V8. How are you, friend? Hello, Regina. Good morning, Dana. Thank you so much for being here. So you're right. Maybe that's the reason why then, because they want to get a permission from you. Okay. So, hey friends, thank you so much. And you guys definitely should connect with one another. Make sure people have bios, and make sure you're connecting with people that you can hopefully make sure that you're saying hello, friend, welcome. We don't say scoop, gotcha. We're not an engagement room. We are engaging, but we're not one of those grow rooms. So just know that it's important that you connect with people who are generally going to connect back. Um, so let's see. So So maybe Moonflower just gave us some insights to why it did it. She said because it's asking for permission. So just be mindful. Go in and do the update. I'm checking. I have to auto updates, and it is not updated yet. So Moonflower said it's because it's asking permission from you. So maybe that's why it doesn't automatically update. Where do you go to this? Okay, so you're gonna go to your settings on your phone. Settings on your phone, and again, I don't know what Google's updates are. I have no idea what the Android does. So I'm just really strictly talking about the Apple. Um, when you go to settings on your phone, so your own settings here, you're gonna go to general. You're gonna go to software update, and you're gonna say I'm up to date 26.3. Okay, auto updates is always there, but it makes sense what Moonflower said is that it's asking for permission, and maybe that's why it doesn't automatically update because this particular update has a little bit more stuff to go with it. So make sure you have that update. Thanks, you're welcome. So make sure you have the update. That's the first thing I'm gonna tell you to do. So check your phone's updates, the updates for your phone. Check the updates. Um, then I'm gonna say number two, you're gonna go to your app, okay? And then when you do the update, do me a favor, because I think it makes you do it anyway, but power your phone on and off. Power it all the way off. So once you do that update, turn it off, because I think it makes an update. It makes you power it off, but if it doesn't, do it anyway, okay? So turn your phone all the way off and cut it back on. Now you're gonna do another update. Cecilia, how you doing, friend? Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much, Moni. How you doing, friends? Everybody coming in. Appreciate you all. If you are new to my live, put new in the chat. We always want to connect with new folks. If you are returning, welcome back. So I appreciate you. Put in the chat, I'm back. So the chat has to be moving. We want to move. We want to engage. Thank you so much. Hey, is it Daisy Lou? Daisy Lou. Did I say that right? Okay, yeah, with the Z, it threw me off. But Daisy Lou, I think that's it. Gen X mom, kids, cats, real life small joys. Thank you so much. You said I'm back. Yeah, okay. This is my second time being in here. Appreciate your VA. Thank you for returning as well. Um, so yes, luxury, smart, ready, who knows engines. I love that, friend. Welcome to the room. Hey, Miss Jessie, how you doing? Terrific Tuesday. I'm back. Appreciate it. So the second thing I want you to do, so you've done your phone software update. So that's the first thing. You've done that operating system update. So whatever your phone update is, make sure you do it. So, and then you turned your phone off, you turned it back on. Now I want you to go to your app and see if there's an app update. You figure the one out quickly. You figure that one out quickly. I did. Black Lotus knows I struggle with names. Y'all end up with a quick nickname in a second with me, y'all. I'm gonna give you a nickname. Okay. Hello, Kim. How you doing? Thank you so much. You said I love the space. I appreciate your friend. Thank you so much, lady. How are you, friend? Thank you. Oh, Lady Elegance. How are you, friend? Welcome back. Okay, so now you're gonna go to your Apple. For me, it's Apple Store or Google Play, whatever your app store is. Hello, friends. Hello. Good morning, K Essentials. So, hello, friends joining. So, I want you to go to your app store. Okay, so you're gonna go to your app store. You're gonna type in TikTok. Now, here's what I'm gonna tell you to do to be on the safe side. Once you type in the word TikTok, so you're gonna type it in and then you're gonna search. I don't want you to click open. That is actually very deceiving. I do not want you to click open. I want you to click either the name or the symbol, whatever you want to click, and then go to this screen. Okay? So go to the actual screen. And if it says open there, that's fine. What happens often, it happens several times to me, where open will be on this other side, on this screen here, and you're like, oh, I don't have an update. I'm good. Let me click open. But when I click in here, it says update. Okay? So that happens. So I want you guys to click the symbol or click the name of TikTok, but go to the main page and see if there's an update sitting there for you. So that's what I want you to do, and check to make sure you have the latest TikTok version. Okay, so you want to see if you have the update for TikTok. What they've been doing, and they don't send you any rhyme or reasons, but what they've done is they've had several updates that they've done in the last, really, since the beginning of the year. I think there's an update a week that we're noticing. Hey Sharon, and when that glitch happened, it was like 2, maybe 3 updates in that week. So just know that there was constant updates that were happening. I wouldn't be surprised if there's another one that comes. Today's Tuesday, maybe Wednesday or Thursday. So pay attention to that. I hate to say it. I would check it weekly, often, to make sure you always are operating off the latest version of TikTok. All right? So keep that in mind. Updates happen often. If you do just so happen to have an update in there because you hadn't checked it, because there was an update that happened for me Thursday. So if you haven't checked it last week and didn't do any updates in at least a week, you probably got an update waiting on you. All right? So go in, do the update. Again, power your phone off after you do the update and turn it back on. So that way you're at least that update is kind of cycling through. All right? If you still feel as if your phone or your TikTok is operating a little weird, like you don't see all the things, I still don't have the 3 goals that everybody else has. I don't understand why. I've uninstalled and reinstalled my app several times. I'm gonna get there. Hey, living in Clearwater, how you doing, friend? I think that's the next step. Uninstall and reinstall. That's gonna be the next step. Okay, I did it. I know that seems like you are doing like the nuclear type thing, like you going really all in. It's scary. You don't know if you're gonna get that bad. What does this look like? All I can tell you is my experience. Hey, Mr. Treetop. All I can tell you is my experience, and it was seamless. It was a non-event. Nothing happened. Nothing. He said it says delete the app, and then after it says delete the app, it says delete your data or what. So it gave those prompts. I said, okay. And then when I went back to the App Store, it was there for me to reinstall it. I reinstalled it. And when I went to click TikTok again, the first thing it does, I've done it 3 times now, and it's done it all 3 times. Hey, Mr. Treetop, good morning, good morning. Um, it will have the screen that pops up like you're starting the app and it's asking you to do it, but it spins. So it grays out for me. So then I just swipe the app close and I close it. And then I come back, and when I click it again, it took me to my page. So I think it had to think about it for a second. But then when I close it and I come back, then it's like, okay, let's go back to her page. I didn't have to put my password in. I didn't have to put my email in. I didn't have to do any security checks. It took me right back to my app like I'm clicking it this morning. So it doesn't matter. Okay? So yes, it deletes catch data when when it asked that it's like cookies for a browser. I don't know what that means. Your followers and messages are all fine. Everything's there. Everything's there. Nothing changed. All my data's there. What it does, if anything, is it does little things that reminds you as if you're a new person. So it'll say, hey, here's where this is located. And when I started my life for the first time, it's like swipe left and right. And that's where you can see the analytics. And that's where you can see the other, so it's doing a little swipe symbol. And then it has like little notifications that pop up to tell me what different things look like, or, giving me definitions of different things. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you, friend. Hey, thank you so much, living in Clearwater. Appreciate the support. And so it does those things. And then thank you, friend. And when you're a viewer, like you all, it has those little messages for where things are at as well. So again, I think, I don't know if that's needed, but I just tell you guys what I do. Okay. So if you are sitting in a space where you're like, ooh, my phone is still, I'm not getting all the stuff. It feels different. My room isn't starting to grow, and I've been doing it. And that might be the thing. You might need to uninstall and reinstall. I'm just going to say it. You might need to uninstall and reinstall. And I know that's hard to swallow, but I'm just telling you that might be what's missing. Okay, thank you so much, friend. Move flowers. I was just about to go there, but thank you so much. I'll chat with you later, friend. So, hey, Love Universal. Happy Tuesday, friend. So keep that in mind. I mean, TikTok Live is interesting in terms of how things need to be updated. We are truly streaming, okay? So we're live streaming. It does take a lot of data. It does require you to, you know, stream, and you're using the bandwidth of your phone. All these things have to be synced and working properly. And I would just say make sure that you're using the best operating system, your phone is operating correctly, you have the app updated, and that you just pay attention to it. It's just something that I think maybe we haven't been focused on as much as we probably should be, and I think that we need to. Okay, so I'll just say that I'm gonna leave that there, but that is something that I'm paying attention to a little bit more. You'll probably hear me talking about what I've done. You know, I'm going to be doing the updates. I'm going to be making sure I have the latest version of my phone, the software version for my phone. And who knows, I may every quarter uninstall or reinstall. We'll see. Okay, so I will do it in a few minutes, but I need to go. Okay, I'll post a message like, okay, take care, friend. Thanks, Jennifer. All right, good morning. Going live today with Urban and Eye Candy at 3:30 Pacific time. What's 3:30 Pacific is 5:30 Eastern. I think that's 5:30 Eastern. Is that 5:30 or 6:30? Maybe 6:30 Eastern. 6:30. So yeah, thank you so much, Love Puddles. Let me know if that's correct. Is that 6:30? If it's 6:30, that's good. 6:30 is good. Eastern. Is it? Oh, actually, I have a meeting today. 6:30. Okay, Eastern time. Awesome, awesome. So, Urban Eye Candy and Love Petals are in the crocheting niche. So they do crocheting. So anybody who's interested in crocheting, I know Moonflower, she does knittings. So she probably would have been interested in seeing the crocheters together. But anybody interested in that, definitely go to that live at 3:30 Pacific time, 6:30 Eastern. Thank you, Love Petals. Um, Thank you for sharing to others in the room. If you guys want to drop it in the chat, feel free to share your live schedule and plan as well if you're going live. Let me know if you have any questions. Moonflower asked the question about the agency. I'll go ahead and say it anyway because we have some new people in the room. My agency is a Creator Network agency. It is a free program. She was asking on my agency page, and I'll put it in the chat here for you. It's in the bio of that page, and it's my stand store. In my stand store, the agency is the first section, and then there's some other sections, like if you want consultations, if you want coaching, if you want digital resources I have available, if you want my free online digital resource, all that is in my stand. So it's like sectioned off. So I think that's what she was asking about, all the different things. It is in my stand as the agency because you can only have one link in bio, and I took my link from this page and I put it over there. So I put everything under there. Thank you so much, Love Petals. So that's what I wanted to make sure I was communicating to you all. So everything is there. All right. So let me know if there's any questions about that, and I will put my agency at the chat here and say hello so you guys can see it. All right. So if you want to follow this page, this is where you can get more information. All right. Let me know if there's any questions about that. And then as we go, we'll talk a little bit more. You said the original Aboriginal, she is going live at 11 a.m. Central. So 11 a.m. Central, she will be live. She does the tarot readings, and she is going live at 11 a.m. Central, which is noon Eastern. I say Eastern because I'm in the East. I'm on the East Coast. I'm in Florida. Okay, let me catch up on some more comments. I apologize. I must have missed a few. Um, let's see. Oh gosh, there we go. I had to remove that so I can see messages. All right, friends, let's see. And thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all. Did I miss a message? I can't see. Okay, Jennifer, you said, okay, I will do a few minutes. Okay, so you're checking messages. All right, friends, let me know if there's anything. Okay, and then I need to step out and didn't hear you answer on the background. What was the question, friend? I missed it. That's what I'm looking for, questions that I might have missed. Tell me the question again. Oh, Are you background? Is that your room, or you have a special? What's the, so you're asking what's going on in my background? You want to understand my background? Okay, I think that's what you're asking. Do you how do you how do I do my background? That's basically what you're asking. Okay, let me turn my camera on. Okay, so my background, so this is, you see the little chair, this is my chair, this is me moving. This is my fake plant. This is my fake palm tree plant. This is an actual fixture wall art. And then there's the light. So the light, actually, I didn't realize it was static. So the light is a light that will, it's called the sunset lamp. It's in my showcase. It's in my showcase. And so it's a lamp that changes colors and it reflects. That's where you see the little reflection here. It reflects off my wall and it's reflecting off that palm tree. And it's a little small fixture, if you can see it. It's just like a little table, a little light, and it reflects off. So it's reflecting off right now. And then I have a light here that is a clip-on light that is reflecting. That is so nice. I thought you have a special background template. No, no. That's, I think I'm fooling a lot of folks. People are like, what is she doing? I was in Coach Jessie's room right last night. She's here too. Thank you so much, Love Universe Avada. I appreciate it, friend. I was in her room last night and she was trying to get her lighting together too. So, Coach Jessie, I thought it looked good. You're probably going to have to figure out, since you have two of them, how do you make it so that it doesn't shine? Like you're the centerpiece and it's not shining like on your face like that. I think you fixed it at the end when I was in your room. So let me know if you have any questions. Hey Lisa, how are you, friend? Elle, thank you so much. Good morning as well, friends. Thank you all for liking the live and sharing it out. If you guys don't mind sharing out the live. And then my newbies, if you guys have questions, you say yes. So lighting matters. Let me say this. Let me speak to that too, because we talked about connectivity. So we talked about making sure you have the best coverage for your phone and for streaming. Dr. Lisa, you have a chat scheduled for tonight? Yes, we do. I have you. I have you on my calendar. Yes, that's why I said I have meetings tonight. I'm with you and the original. We both are meeting today. Yep. Did you ever teach on TikTok Shop? I talked about it yesterday. I can talk about it. What do you want to I talked about it mainly how to get it, because there was a lot of people in the room that was curious about how to get TikTok Shop. Do you want me to talk about once you have it? I have to practice in the room where the show will be. Yes, yeah. Yeah, practice your setup there. So let me just speak to the setup stuff real quick. I just joined. Yes. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'll talk about it. Give me 1 minute and I'll circle back to TikTok Shop if you guys want to know about it. Get it how to get it how to get it. Get how to get it. What do you mean? The lighting? Let me know what you meant by that. So I do teach, I'll teach you on TikTok Shop in a second. A couple things I talk about, and I'm going to say 3 things. Your lighting, your sound, your internet connectivity, and your background, if I can add a 4th one, all matter. Sorry, Lisa, I'm driving, so I'm using my auto detect. Okay. Okay. I was like, I don't get it. No problem, friend. So those 4 things matter to how you do your live stream. All right. So that's just the things, the basic things that you want to have down. So you want to have good lighting. You want to have great sound. You need to have great a background that people are going to be like aesthetically pleasing. TikTok Shop, how to get it. Okay, gotcha. And then you want to have background sound that's background that's aesthetically pleasing. And then the other thing I was going to say was connectivity. So we kind of talked about that, but you got to figure out your Wi-Fi versus the 5G. All that matters too. So keep that in mind. Those are the things you want to pay attention to. Lighting is important because obviously your people need to see you. They want to connect. You might play with the lighting depending on what your topic is. Maybe you give it a little bit more mood to it. Maybe you do something a little bit more interesting and creative. So all of that matters. Hey, Coach Jessie, thank you so much, friend. So keep that in mind as well. All right. And then when it comes to your background, decide where you're at. You know, where you're gonna sit yourself at to do your live stream. Are you gonna go live from your kitchen? And maybe you have your kitchen cabinets behind you or some other things that people can see. Kind of keep that in mind. You want to have a space where obviously it's going to be aesthetically pleasing, so people are not always looking at your cabinets, um, and there's not a lot of distraction, and then also your lighting and sound isn't compromised. Okay, so keep that in mind as well. And then connection always matters. You don't have a live stream if you don't have a connection. I'm just saying. You have a lot of interruptions. That's a problem. And I will tell you from the agency side, there's oftentimes I see glitching too. So sometimes depending on where you're located may be a problem. You might want to kind of figure out, do you need to have Wi-Fi extenders so you can have better connection that way? Do you need to have, um, just ultimately an upgrade to your network? Maybe it's not sending the signal correctly. So just kind of keep that in mind too. So all that matters because I've seen glitching over time too. Um, okay, so TikTok shop. Let me know if that was good. If you guys have any questions about that, especially my new people in the room. If you're new and you're listening to this, you're like, okay, that's a whole lot. And I know some of you are still stuck on, I'm nervous and afraid to go live, but what I'm talking about also matters to making sure you have a successful stream. Hey, Eagle, thank you so much. Eagle Nation, thank you for being here. And so keep that in mind as well. So it does matter. TikTok shop, two things you need to know to get TikTok shop, just so that you guys are aware of it. You got to make sure that you do not have, thank you, Fran, I appreciate it. You got to make sure that you do not have any banned accounts. Banned accounts is when you go into your accounts on your profile page. So you're on your profile, you click the number of people um, who are following you. Okay, so following you, whichever number you want to click, the followers or the following, you click that, and then you can scroll over to following. I don't know why it doesn't show up under followers, but there's a search bar. Put in the word user. I deleted mine yesterday, so I probably shouldn't have any in here. So I removed them all yesterday. So yeah, they're all gone. None found. I had three or four. Thank you so much for that, friend. I appreciate it. And so with that, you type that in. It'll show all the users with numbers. Remember, I got a gift early on this live, and the person had USER with all the numbers, and they hadn't updated their profile. You want to make sure you update it because that is actually how TikTok starts you off, and then when they ban your account, that's how they put you back. So user all the number with no photo. You click that, it'll say account banned. So you want to remove those. And you can simply remove them by clicking that profile in the top corner is the arrow and it says remove this follower. All right. Can you please repeat that about the users? USER. You're going to type that. So you're going to go to your list of followers or following, type USER. It's going to show you anyone who has no photo, USER with all the numbers behind their name. Click that person. You'll see in the middle of their profile it says account banned. Okay. TikTok does not remove those for you. You need to manually go in and remove those followers. Okay. I'm going live Friday at 6 p.m. Cecilia, how you doing? 6 p.m. Central to talk about escaping a dangerous cult. Definitely turn on your content disclosure and your audience control for that topic. All right. All right, friend. Thank you, Monica. You're welcome. You're welcome, friend. So that's the first thing you want to do. Always audit your followers and following. Okay. Just don't amass numbers because if you're amassing numbers, those, I tell you, when you lay down with dogs, you wake up with fleas, you're gonna wake up with a lot of banned accounts. So you want to make sure that you remove those and check that weekly. I would say easily weekly, so that it doesn't get too far ahead of you. So then the next thing I will say is make sure your content is in good standing. Hello, new to this. All right, Dr. Speaks. How are you, friend? Thanks, Doctor, for being here. You're at MSW as well. So welcome to the room, friend. Um, your content. So if you click TikTok Studio and you go on the post side, under the post side, I want you to scroll down to the area that says more tools. I want you to do what's called an account check. This account check It's going to check through some of your videos and then it'll stop. And it pretty much says no outstanding issues. So it's saying that you're in good standing. If there is an issue, make sure you resolve it, because that video will stop you from getting in TikTok shop. So TikTok, because you're posting content, shoppable videos, shoppable lives, TikTok is saying your content has to be in good standing. So you won't get into the program if you have any videos that violate the community guidelines. So make those videos private, maybe delete them, whatever the case may be, but those videos need to be resolved. Okay? You can get them because you need a content disclosure turned on, or maybe you have unoriginal content because you're using content from another account to post on TikTok. You got to make it unique and original content. You can get it for your music. So there's a number of reasons you can get it. So just know that that's something you want to pay attention to. You said, can I show that again? Okay, so when you are on your profile, you're going to click TikTok Studio. You're going to scroll all the way down to Tools. Under Tools is Account Check. And it goes through your videos. So Account Check under Tools. I'm on the post side. TikTok Studio, post side, scroll down, Tools, Account Check. All right. So are you good there? Thank you all. Let's do this so we can get some activity in the chat. If you guys don't mind putting I'm good. If you are listening, thank you. You're welcome. So I want to make sure I can move on. Are you guys good? All right. So when it comes to getting good, all right, perfect. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So when it comes to getting TikTok shop, thank you all. You guys are awesome. All right. So when you go to, I want you now to go to your home screen. Your home screen is here. Okay. So I want you to click your home screen. I want you to click this search bar. Under the search bar, I want you to click Creator Search Insights. Type in the word Creator Search Insights. Okay? When you type in Creator Search Insights, I'm not sure. I'm sure I'm in trouble because my content is troubling by nature. Well, you need to turn on a content disclosure and audience control all the time with your content and your live streams. Okay? So because of just the nature of your content, you're right, it's troubling. So because of the nature of your content, you got to have on that content disclosure and that audience control. So again, there's minors on the app, as well as your content may be triggering. So you got to make sure you turn those things on. Okay? Just so that you don't get in trouble with TikTok. Okay? So next thing I want you guys to do, we're going to hit Creator Search Insights. Creator Search Insights. When you click that, I want you all to go to this screen. And this account already has TikTok Shop. But I want you to pay attention to these blue banners. Hey, Trisha T. Good morning, friend. Happy Tuesday. These banners here, this is probably the banner you guys are going to look for. It doesn't say exactly this, but it says something about shoppable content, shoppable, earn money by doing shoppable videos. It's going to say something along that lines. You'll know it when you see it. But essentially, it's going to be the one that talks about shoppable something. Okay? You're going to click that blue banner. When you click it, so when I click it, it doesn't take me to, it's taking me to some other stuff for TikTok Shop. It's going to take you to a page too, but it's going to be the page to apply to the affiliate program. Okay? So you're looking for the application to apply to the affiliate program, how to become a TikTok Shop affiliate, or the Creator Pilot Program, where you are under the pilot program for TikTok Shop. The pilot program is basically where they give you limited access. Maybe you only can do 5 shoppable videos a week, 3 shoppable lives a week. So you're practicing, okay? You're learning how to do it so you don't have a whole bunch of violations. And if you do, you can kind of work through it in the beginning so that as you build and get unlimited access, you'll know how to work TikTok Shop. They also have beginner tutorial videos. Love Puddles, that's for you. So now that you have it, you want to do some of those beginner training videos. They'll take you through, when you go into TikTok Shop for Creator, that page, it'll take you through the videos for how to do shoppable videos, shoppable lives, that type of stuff. Okay? Thank you so much for that daily heart me. So you want to go through that as well. All right. So because of that, I want you to go to that application and click it. Now, I just told you the two reasons why you wouldn't be accepted. You don't have enough followers. You got to have 1,000 followers. You got to make sure those followers are not banned accounts, and then you need to make sure your account is in good standing, community guidelines, so that you don't have videos that are in violation. So those are like the two main reasons. Thank you so much, friend. I see you, Cecilia. Appreciate you coming through. You're talking about your memoir and stuff. All right, friend, and Hulu documentary. So when everything's said and done, make sure your account's in good standing. Make sure you remove those banned accounts, and then go and click that application on Creator Search Insights. Do it daily because you're now telling the algorithm. I tell you guys all the time: everything you write, everything you click, everything you say, everything you watch, it's paying attention. So it's taking in that information and it said, oh, okay, this person wants TikTok shop. Okay, well, let me give them that. So now they meet the criteria, they'll get it. So that's one of the things you can do. Creator Search Insights is a great way to do it. Broke Proof, I love what you're doing. I'm a 24-year-old author. I publish my books. Please, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate the support. Info on finding bandit accounts is good stuff. You're welcome, friend. You're welcome. Not a problem. They don't tell you that all the time. So definitely, friend. Okay. So thank you for the populars. Appreciate it, Trisha T. Appreciate the support. Yeah, definitely let's get the chat moving. If you guys don't mind connecting with one another, that's a good way to start building community. I talk about that all the time. We are not, this ain't TV. We're not just watching TV. You got to be engaging. TikTok is an engagement app, and so I preach that because I want you guys to understand as viewers, and then when you become live hosts, you're gonna have to figure out ways to get your chat to move too. Okay, so you want to keep the chat moving. Oh, please say the information on banned accounts again. Um, Ronique, is that Ronique? Is that how you pronounce it? Thank you so much, friend. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna circle back to it. You said I had no idea about the band accounts, Cecilia. Okay, so I'm gonna circle back to it. Give me 1 second. Let me finish my thoughts on this part of TikTok Shop, and I'll circle back to the band accounts. I'm afraid to go live. Don't be afraid. You got it, friend. Let's put some stickers. Do it scared. Do it. Um, you said Ranique. Ranique. Thank you so much, friend. Do it scared. Thank you, Nika Grace. Do it scared. I just had to come back. Have you talked about TikTok Shop? See, I'm talking about it now. You came back right on time, VA. Talking about it now. So, VA, do you have TikTok Shop? Let me know if you don't have it. You don't have it. I just saw your numbers. You don't have it. So yeah. So I'm gonna circle back to the things you need to do to get it. Okay. To make sure you're approved for it. So the application here, Creator Search Insights, is what we were just talking about. You're gonna look for something similar to this, where it says shoppable videos, how to earn, and that's the application. I'm taking you there on purpose. You're gonna say, why, Doc? Why would you take me there? I want you to go through Creator Search Insights because you said I booked a meeting. Hopefully, I can get help. I'm not 100% focused right now. Oh, okay. Love Petals. When we talk, okay. When you booked a meeting again, you did another one. Okay, okay. Keep me posted, friend. Let me know if you have enough questions because this part here, you already have TikTok Shop. I haven't talked about it for you. I haven't talked about it for people who already have it. I'm talking about people who need to get it. So give me a second. If you stay with me longer, I'll make sure I cover some questions that you may have. Okay. But yeah, just stay with me a little longer. Um, you said I'm taking notes. All right. This seems very complicated. Um, well, Cecilia, um, what I'm talking about right now is how to get it. Do you have it already? Because you have 1,500 followers. Do you have it already? So let me say this. This is a strategy to let the algorithm know that you're interested in TikTok Shop. Okay? It won't automatically award you TikTok Shop because it doesn't know you want it. So, do I have what? TikTok Shop. TikTok Shop for creator where you're going to be an affiliate for TikTok Shop. That's what it is. The reason why I said you want to go through Creator Search Insights is because as you could do it for under the post side for TikTok Shop for seller is there, but that's if you're trying to sell your own product, not be an affiliate where you're promoting someone else's product. And so I don't want you to click that because I don't want TikTok to think that you're trying to be a seller. You want to be an affiliate, a creator, okay? Um, okay, well then no, you don't. This the conversation I'm talking about is for people who are trying to be sellers. I mean affiliates for TikTok Shop. This is that conversation. Um, yeah, so you're talking about something else. So I mean, yeah, getting followers is a whole nother conversation. Okay, yeah. So, um, related, but not so related. You always want to be building your community, so that is important. Hey, Leanne. Um, so when it comes to the creator search insights, I'm taking you there because the application is there, and I think that's important that you click it there, and it'll allow TikTok to know that you're interested in the program. I think I did it wrong. What did you do wrong? Um, did you get TikTok Shop? So Haley Ann, good morning, friend. So okay, so let me start with where I'm at with TikTok Shop. So when it comes to the application, I want you to click that application daily just to let TikTok know you're interested in a program. I also want you to make sure you're working on building your follower account, making sure your content is in good standing, making sure you remove any of the banned accounts. Seller, not affiliate. Oh, that's what you did. Okay, yeah. That seller is so just it's so confusing, especially if you're a new creator. I think everybody's like, "Oh, I'm just going to do seller, seller, seller. Oh, I'm going to do TikTok Shop," and they pick seller. But yeah, that's not the official affiliate program. You have to build enough followers and build your community to get accepted into that program. So what I'm teaching here is kind of a way to let the algorithm know, first of all, you're interested, and then in the meantime, how do you make sure that you get accepted? You said, hello, Carla, how you doing? You said, what does the affiliate program mean? Let me pull out my candle, y'all. My returners, my people who've been here for a minute with me, they understand that I have to do the difference between seller and creator. So TikTok Shop has two different programs. One is the TikTok Shop Creator Program, Pilot Program, too, under the Creator Program. You said the mascot, yes. The candle. Here's the candle, y'all. So what I share with people is that if you make candles, I don't make candles, but if you make candles, you can sell your candles, sell your t-shirts, sell your jewelry, whatever you want. Our candle mascot guest. You can sell it. You can sell it here on TikTok. Okay. Here we go again. The famous candle. I got to. Yeah, that's the way they get it, y'all. They understand through the candle. So you have your candle. And if you want to sell your candles, you can sell it as a seller. You will have a shop on your page. You will have a shop, okay, on your profile. And then you said I'm only 200. Yeah, so you definitely need to build your community. I'll talk about that since you're the second person I brought up followers. I'll talk about that in a second. Give me a second. I'll talk about how to do it. I gotta be careful because TikTok don't like for me to talk about this. So I got in trouble one time when I talked about it. So I'm gonna be very quick and careful about it. The candle needs to start collecting royalties. I know, for real. Because the candle was like, this candle get used. I found the candle. I lost the candle. My son came in here and put the candle under my sofa over there, and I had to find the candle, and now I got the candle back, y'all. So the candle's back. You said love the visual. Thank you, Dr. Michelle. I appreciate you, Dr. Michelle. So you selling stuff, you selling your candle. Okay. I just removed 64 band accounts. Oh my gosh, Nika. Oh wow, you hadn't done it in months, huh? Yikes. Okay, so you are, you said wow. You are selling your candles. You said poor candle. Now, you can become an affiliate, meaning that you get a commission because you're like, "Ooh, I love these candles. I want to promote these candles in my live. It helps with the mood and stuff." You can become a TikTok shop affiliate creator that is selling other people's candles, other people's gum, other people's clicker. You can promote that and put that in your showcase. So you, as an affiliate, a creator, you have an affiliate and you have a showcase, not a shop. Sellers have shops, affiliates have, and creators have showcases. Okay, so as an affiliate, you get a commission. So Carla, you said I applied to TikTok Shop seller and got denied because I didn't want to add my physical address. Did you have physical products that you were trying to sell? That's the question. What were you trying to sell that was your candle, your jewelry, your physical product? So you had to have a physical product because otherwise you were clicking the wrong program. That's not the program you wanted. Oh, I think I'm a TikTok shop creator, but I haven't promoted anything. Okay. So yes, my books. So you have physical books you want to sell, not ebooks. Physical books that you want to sell because maybe you sell them on Amazon or some other place. Okay. Hey, Val Wellness, thank you so much. You explained it well. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. Thank you, friend. So, yes, physical books. So you got to put your address. You got to put the distribution. You got to put your address, friend. You got to put all that information. You got to set it up. You are a seller, so yes, you would have to do that. You have to have a wholesale location listing. Yeah, yeah. You got to put an address, friend. So Leanne has a seller shop, so she can speak to it. I don't have a seller shop, so I've never done it. Oh, but people will see it. You got to figure out what address you're using. You got to figure out your distribution place. How are you distributing it in those warehouse locations? Something. Yeah. So you're a seller, so you have to put that information. So yeah, so you're doing it from a seller, a business side of things. So yeah, how are you? You can have a warehouse, you can have a wholesaler, you can have some other facility you work with that distributes, but I don't know. I don't know from a seller side if a PO box works. Any shipping program will need a return address. Yeah, I don't think a PO box will work. So I don't think so. I think you got to have a physical location for people to ship things in and out of. Yeah. So, but don't quote me on that because I don't do the seller side. I used my PO box and got denied. Yeah. So yeah, you need to have a physical location. Yes, location. Yeah. I think I'm a seller with no products. How is that? Are you a seller? You don't have a bio. Yolanda, you gotta get your profile together, friend. um, one close to where you live. We talking about in terms of physical address. Maybe you do have to have a physical address. You have to have a location. I mean, you're a business, so think about it as a business entity. You can get one of those non PO box, yeah, like a UPS store for places like UPS store. Yeah, that's it. I use a mail service. Yeah, so virtual with distribution. Yeah, um, so Carla, if you have your books, then definitely set it up that way. I will say this, and I'll be honest with you, I don't talk about the seller side. Yeah, it's a UPS store. Okay, yeah, I use a UPS store too. I do. Um, I don't talk about TikTok Shop for seller because I'm not a seller, and what I've heard is that there is a bit of a learning curve. It is not a very intuitive process. It is very complex. TikTok has a lot of rules from the seller side, and people have to deal with all the hurdles of getting their shop, the seller shop, set up. So for that reason, you said major learning curve. That's what Flora says. So for that reason, I don't talk about it because I don't know about it. So that's one thing I really don't coach on. And I tell people to go talk to people who have it because I don't have it. I don't have that experience. I've just heard some of the horror stories about it over the year and a half. So I came to this app to shop two years ago and didn't know about all the opportunities on here. Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities. It is. Yeah. Let's see. I missed something. Major learning curve. And you said, I am a seller. Flourish is a seller. Yes, she is a seller. Yeah, I want to learn affiliate too. You want to learn the affiliate side? Yeah, the affiliate side I can talk about. I'm familiar with it. And the affiliate side, let me be very honest and clear about that. TikTok shop is a thing, whether you're a seller or creator. I don't want you guys to go in this thinking like, oh, I'm just gonna go live and I'm just gonna talk, talk, talk. No, you gotta make sure you say things correctly. Because it's you're advertising and there's laws in the US in particular about how you talk about products. And you can't have what we know as false advertising. So you got to be careful about what you say about these products and how you describe them. So you'll get violations for that and get in trouble for that and get your whole access taken away. So you got to be careful about how you say things and what you say and how you promote products and share that information because TikTok is watching and paying attention. So you wanna be careful about that. So I don't want this to seem like, oh, once you get it, it's easy. No, then you gotta manage and do the work. So, yes, so you do have TikTok Shop for Creator already. That's good. So I didn't know I set up my accounts as a seller. Yes, so you set it up as a seller. So you need to, that's fine that you went through that process. I would say make sure that you didn't finalize it. If you did, you may have to switch your account from seller to the creator side, personal side, because you're probably a business seller side and you might need to switch to personal. Switch your entire account to personal. Even if I'm just here talking about my story I'm selling, um, you're promoting your brand and you want to have your content disclosure turned on, especially for you, friend. So, Celia, yes, turn your content disclosure on. You are promoting your brand. Yeah, so it could be your personal brand, your personal story, your journey, your experience, but turn on your content disclosure. Yeah. Okay, thanks. You're welcome, friend. So let me know. I'm gonna move along. Oh, okay. Yes. You're like, yeah. I mean, obviously, you have a your story is very it could, like I said, it could be very traumatizing. So you just want to make sure you're turning on that content disclosure as you're talking to any and everybody that can listen. Turn on your audience control too, so that it's 18 years and older based on the content you're sharing. How do you turn on content disclosure? Okay, real quick. So this y'all so I'm gonna get back to TikTok Shop. So I'm gonna show content disclosure because you guys are asking some great questions, and I want to be um, sensitive to the people who are working for waiting for TikTok Shop conversation. This happened last time. I was like, oh Lord, I answer all these questions, and then I end up not doing TikTok Shop. So I'm gonna do it, and I do have a hard stop. You said you are on it today. I see. I see. Thank you so much. You're welcome. So grab your daily heart me since you are asking questions. That's true. Ask questions. Make sure you get that daily heart me up there. Thank you so much. Thank you all who are following. I appreciate it. But we're going to talk about engagement too because we got to have this chat moving. The hearts on the side over here have to be flowing. The shares are flowing. So that's free support for the live. That'll get more people here and more visibility for the live. So those are things that you can always do to support the live. If you're listening, I tell you guys all the time, you're not just watching TV. This is an engagement app, so you are always acting and moving, okay? All right, so content disclosure, really quickly. I'm gonna go to live. I'm gonna go to my other page. Thank you, Regina. I appreciate you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for that. Hey, Coach Chantel. Thank you for that, friend. Content disclosure, under setting. Setting. You're gonna scroll all the way down really quickly, halfway through. You're gonna see audience control. This live is limited to those 18 years and older. Turn that on. If your topic is sensitive, turn it on, friend, because they will shut you down. Um, and then content disclosure is here. It says disclose the content promoted in this live. Okay, you're gonna turn this on and you're gonna click my own brand. If you're doing TikTok Shop, they're going to turn this on automatically. They're going to turn on the fact that you're promoting someone else's brand. But this content disclosure tells viewers that the live promotes a brand, product, services. You should you could be representing yourself, your own brand, or collaborating with another brand. Hey Erica, thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you all. So thank you so much. So thank you so much, friends. I appreciate the support. Let's continue to share out the live and repost and add to stories as well. When you click the arrow below, you can do that as well. Oh wow, thank you. I didn't know that. Yeah, yeah. So turn that on, friends. Make sure you turn it on. And then let's do this um, as you guys are engaging. Thank you so much, Cecilia. I appreciate it. Um, TikTok shop real quick. So I'm going to run through this. I started this conversation off, I was saying band accounts. So let me show that real quick because somebody asked that earlier. Band accounts, you're clicking the number of followers or following. Go to followers, type in the word user, USER. You're typing that in because when you start your account, TikTok started you off as user with all those numbers. When you get banned, they take your name away and you're back to user with all those numbers. So when you search that, I cleared mine out yesterday, but when you search that, you'll see all the banned accounts that are in there. You click the ones with no photo, with user with all the numbers, it'll say that profile is an account banned. Okay? You remove those accounts. You can click the arrow in the top right corner of that profile to remove this follower, or as you see with the list of names on here, you can go back. I'm going to pick somebody way down, somebody random. Let's say you can go back and click somebody and say they're a friend. If you click that, I unfollow them. Okay? So you can do that. All right? So that's another way to do it. You can just go down the list. Hey, pals, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Um, you said you have to do it one by one. When you see the user with all the numbers, when you see user with all the numbers, you can you'll do those in particular. You'll do those in particular. Let me see something. Let me see if there's any banned accounts on my other account. I removed them because I was in here the other day. No, I don't think none of my accounts have them. I did yesterday. I did some, and then I was just going to try to show you guys if I see any. If I see any, I'll show you. Let's see. No, I don't have any. That's good. I don't have any right now. So with that, I don't have an example to show you because I just cleared them out. But you'll see it. It's pretty evident. You'll just go down and remove them. I tell people to do it at least weekly. Nika, you said you had to clear out 64. When was the last time you had done it, friend? Do you mind sharing? Hey, Kim Love Jones, appreciate you being here, friend. Nika Grace, are you here still? Let me know if you remember when was the last time you had cleared out your band accounts. Hey, family, how you doing, friend? Um, I'm doing good, friend. Thank you so much. What's the reason for that? Because it inflates your numbers. So, for example, you're like trying to get TikTok Shop pilot program. You need 1,000. Hey, praise them. How are you, friend? Um, you need to get the pilot program, and you have 1,000 followers, and you're like, oh, I should be able to get in. They're gonna accept me in the program. Well, if you got, let's say, argument's sake, 50 banned accounts. TikTok says, no, you got actually 950 because those 50 banned accounts, you need to remove them. So it inflates your numbers. And what they call it is they'll say, what's the verbiage they use? It says, gosh, what is it? It's like in it, what is it? Fake engagement. I don't know why it was not popping up in my head. Thank you, friend. Appreciate that. Fake engagement. That's what they call it. So I don't know what the backstory is. I'm going to make an assumption that somebody, and you have all types of scammers out there. There's a lot of scammers. TikTok streets are like the regular streets, okay? That's what my husband said. Because when I had my first troll in my room, he's like, oh yeah, the TikTok streets must be like the regular streets. So just know you are dealing with scammers and you have to be careful about how you're navigating. And there is, I believe there is a scam out there where people will say, oh, I can get you that number of followers. And then those accounts are not legitimate accounts. They're banned accounts. They're fake accounts. And you have all those accounts that you purchased probably, and now you're sitting there with fake accounts and got to get them removed. So there's all types of scams out here. So just be careful that you're not getting caught up in anything like that. But in the meantime, you remove those accounts as they come in and get banned, you remove them. Thank you so much. I appreciate your friend. No problem. Thank you, Carla. I saw your message. Thank you for that. Okay, thanks for the information. You are welcome. So just make sure you're going in and removing those accounts. Do your checks. Doc, for some reason I couldn't do my super fan only live. What happened? Kim, I couldn't find it. What you mean you couldn't find it? It wasn't under here, your zone. I never removed banned accounts. I didn't know that that was a thing. Yep, you gotta remove them. I'm back down to 1600. So what was it, Nika? When was the last time you had checked? You said probably a month. Wow. So again, I gotta tell you guys, check weekly if you can. Digital, thank you so much for the happy Tuesday. Appreciate you. Um, how many different accounts are you allowed to have, Cecilia? Up to five is what I heard. Up to five is the max that you can have on one device. Yeah. Um, so you're gonna remove them. You're gonna remove them by simply once you see them, you click. You can remove them from that page. It's an arrow up in the top, or you actually under the listing where it says following or friends, click that word. It'll turn them back red. Okay, then you remove them. All right. You can block them. There's all types of stuff you can do, but you want to remove them. But if you turn them back red, it'll take them out of your listing. All right. Only have 285 followers, trying to get 1,000. You have a long way to go. Let me talk about following real quick. I need your help with creating another account. Oh, that's easy. You just go to your page here, your listing, and it'll show add another account. That's it. Just go to your listing and add another account. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Hey, Clinty, how are you, friend? Let me know, Lisa, if that makes sense. Make sure you have a new Google Voice number. You can get a new email and Google Voice number. That's what I would say. Kind of keep that separate from your current account. So go to Google, get your new Google account and a Google Voice number. And that way you have those two things to kind of have as your 2-point authentication. I've tried that, Dr. Lisa. You have to walk me through it tonight. Okay. How many accounts do you have, Lisa? You just have the one? All right, Fred. All right, we'll talk about it. I'm working on building my followers. Okay, one. Okay, well, literally, it's right there. You should be able to click your name on your account now and see if you get a drop down when you go to your profile. All right, and if you get a drop down, it should say add an account at the bottom. That's what it should say. But we'll talk about it tonight. Greetings, chat. Thank you so much, Clinty. Those in the room, I appreciate you all being here. Make sure you like the live and share it out. It's frustrating. It takes me back to my original account. Yeah, I don't know. You might need to do an app update. Yeah. Or you might need to uninstall and reinstall. I think at some point, y'all, we all gonna be forced to do the ultimate, and that's uninstall and reinstall. Because if it's glitching, I think that's the problem. Yep. We need to update the app totally and delete the old one and bring in the new one. I think that's what's going to end up happening. So we'll see. Because Kim, Kim, it sounds like you've had an issue too, another issue, and so you might need to uninstall and reinstall again. So I did it 3 times, and I told you I still don't have the 3 gifts, so I may have to do it again. I'll see if that's still the issue. Hey, Gracie, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your friend. Um, okay. Followers, real quick. I'm going to talk about that. I just removed the users and my numbers dropped below 1K. Yep. Yep. Will we lose our followers if we reinstall? No, you won't. No. You should be fine. Yeah. Followers, really quickly. So when you come into someone's room, you definitely want to engage. You see Clinty and Gracie, they're sending stickers. Those stickers are part of if you click to make a comment, you'll see a heart. It's like a little great heart message. Hello, hey Zia. You'll see that, and then you can see the stickers. If you are a fan club member, you grabbed your daily heart and became a fan club member. You want to actively do that as a way to get visibility. Okay, so that's part of it. That's how other people come in and they're getting visibility. They're helping the chat work. They're connecting. They're growing in that way. Hello, Annette. Thank you so much. Do you mind pinning your Service Plus one more time? Sure. My Service Plus. What Thank you so much, Yolanda. I appreciate you getting us. So what Pals is asking me to do, let's see. When you come in, you see it pinned. She's asking me to, that Service Plus is there. That's how you can showcase what services you have. And if I pin it, it will pin on the screen for you all. And you can click this as another way of getting access to me. When you first come in my room, you also see the Service Plus message. I'm learning a lot. You're welcome. Oh, you watched my live over 100 minutes. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate your friends. So, um, did you want me to pin it just because you wanted to see what I wrote, or did you want me to, were you setting me up to talk about it? What was that for? Was that a setup? Pals is your ultimate supporter. Her, Nika, others in the room that's in the agency, they'll ask questions that they know the answers to. So I wonder was that a setup? But with that, I know she's also working on her Service Plus. You wanted to see what you wanted to see what I wrote. Okay, gotcha. I was like, I know you're working on your Service Plus. So when you came out and in, was that message there for you? It should have been there as well when you first come into my live. It should be pinned for you to see. So followers, back to followers. So you want to engage. So a lot of times people will go to those rooms that are really large engagement rooms. We're gonna get there at some point, but we're not an engagement room. I just did mine yesterday. Did you really, Kim? Awesome. Awesome. I'm surprised about your super fan didn't work. I wonder if that's a glitch. It has to be a glitch. But the question is what happened to it? Um, it was there when I came the first time. This time it wasn't. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Um, so you want to go to those larger rooms, maybe 100, 200, 300 people in the room. And they're playing music. They're talking about, hey, this person is pinned. Y'all look at Pals. Oh my gosh, Pals, come on in, Pals. And people will actually pin themselves at the top so that they are, let me flip my camera, so that they are showing up, like maybe they're sending populars, they're sending heart puffs, they're sending things to kind of show themselves at the top. You want to do that. Look at you, Pals. Do you remove or unfollow banned accounts? You remove them. You remove them from your account by giving gifts. Yes. So populars, giving gifts. So, and she's doing it really slow. You see how she's doing it slow? So she's staying up there longer. So that's another way. And then a lot of times people will connect with the people in the room. The first one and two are people you want to connect with because they understand, they know how to engage. And then as you go down the list, you can connect with those people too. But you want to kind of ping yourself at the top. And then as you are in the chat, you're doing messages where you're saying, hello, friend. Don't say scoop, follow, gotcha, all those other messages. You want to say that. So we can pin. So this is what Ynet's doing. That's what I meant by pin, P-I-N. That's what they mean. But when they say that, when I say that, I'm talking about you're at the top. You're up here. People see you. That's visibility. And she's doing it really slow. And so she's staying longer. So that is visibility for you. Okay? So that's how you do it in those rooms where they're really, really busy and a lot's going on, but you want that visibility and you want people to see you. And then you want to put messages in the chat so that maybe the live host will pin you, legitimately pin you. Okay? So I've tried connecting with a few new friends in the room this morning. There you go. So, and then you're always connecting. So I just pinned Lisa's comment. So, and you'll go to those rooms and you're trying to get visibility. You're saying things that will allow you to get a little bit more visibility, and people are gifting. So that's how you do it. When you go into those rooms, expect to spend a little bit of time and a little bit of coins so that you are being intentional about your growth. Okay. All right, so I just want to make sure I said that, and hopefully I said that in a way that TikTok don't get mad at me. Last time I said TikTok, I was like, follow. So Thank you all. I appreciate you all. Um, just saying hi in the room and asking to connect with quality connections. That's it. Yep. Yep. So you want to be intentional about how you're doing that. Thank you all for the gifts. I appreciate the support. So be intentional about how you're doing that. Some of the rooms they could be a little, obviously things are moving so quickly so that you're not able to really get the visibility, but you want to be, those are tips and strategies to do it. Um, Leanne, I don't know if you're still in the room. She had one that she talked about before that was really good. I forgot what she did, but she was, I can't remember what you said, Leanne. If you want to put it in the chat, let me know if you're still here. But she had said something she did that was a real good idea about how she got her visibility and engaged really quickly. I'm trying to think of another way to ask for support. Okay. The grow rooms make, yeah, but you get in and out. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's not something where you are anchoring yourself. You're there for a reason. And those are people, let me be very clear with you. Those are people who are not going to necessarily engage with your content. You're doing it for a specific reason, a milestone you're trying to hit. Maybe you're trying to hit the 1K, maybe you're trying to hit the 5K, the 10K, something you're trying to do. You're there for a reason. You're not there to stay forever, okay? Because, first of all, those accounts are going to become banned accounts later. Because a lot of those people ain't going to engage, they're going to mess up, get their account taken away. All types of things are going to happen. So you're going to have to monitor for that as well. That's the downside of those rooms. Because I tell you guys, when you lay down with dogs, you wake up with fleas, you're going to get some fleas. Okay? You're going to get some fleas from that. But you're trying to get to a goal. So I just gave you a little tea on how to do it. My friend who said she was under 200 or around 200, that's your tea. Okay? I don't want you to stay there forever. You are not planting a flag and like, this is my homeroom. No, that's not your homeroom. And then, you have some rooms that are like in between, are they really those engagement rooms? Are they not? Some of those rooms I kind of side eye too, but you kind of go in and get what you need and get out. Just get the 1K for my shop account. Looking for people with equal follower and follower counts. Oh, I remember you saying that. She was a little bit more strategic. Read her comment. So her strategy was people who have huge numbers are not necessarily going to connect back. People who have similar numbers and who are looking and they're trying to hit a milestone and go also will probably more than likely connect back. So she's saying, you got to be careful about who you're trying to connect with in those rooms too. So she was a little bit more strategic about the people she was looking at to be engaging with, because she wasn't just trying to do a whole lot of follows. She was trying to be very intentional about, okay, if I do connect with this person, they will connect back. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Okay, always look at the difference between follows and following. Yep, that's it. Yep. So keep that in mind, y'all. I don't want you guys to be out here putting a lot of time and effort into people who, they're not adding value. All right. Qualify us to find your tribe. Yes. So when you leave those rooms, let me be very clear about this. Good morning. Love your information. You're welcome. Hey, Robin. I want you to be clear about this too. When you leave those rooms, you really should be in rooms that are aligned with your niche. You really should be trying to connect with people who are going to build and support your content and your live stream. Okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, look at you, the title gifter. Thank you, Kim. Appreciate you, friend. Appreciate the support. Title gifter. It is. It's so calm here. Thank you, Erica. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was teasing about this yesterday. Everybody is not for everybody. So I recognize at the end of the day, you guys are saying I'm calm. I get that all the time, and I give great information. And then, there's people out here who love coaching that is a little bit more energetic and hyper and yelling and stuff. And you find your people. There's a lot of us to go around. There's plenty of people out here that are doing, whatever topics, and people are going to gravitate to them because of who they are. So I don't want you guys to be afraid. I don't want you guys to also let the algorithm fool you. You said I get kicked out of my niche rooms all the time. Why is that, friend? What happened? Why they kick you out? You said too calm too. I like calm. I like calm too, friend. I did a live last night on my chicken salad sandwich. Oh, you do food. I love that. I feel like a lot of the educational lives are like a rave. Oh, so those you're probably like in the grow rooms, the big rooms and stuff. Yeah, that's probably what's happening. So I will say this. When it comes to those rooms over time too, the algorithm will fool you and think that everybody's doing what you're doing. Everybody's cooking. Everybody's grow rooms. Everybody's doing live coaching, all this stuff, other stuff. Honestly, if you get your algorithm to the point where that's what you're seeing all the time, then you got it right. Okay? Let me just say that again. I know it may feel a little, um, you know, as if there's what's the word I'm looking for? Like saturation. Like there's a lot of it out there, and everybody's doing what you do. You got the algorithm right. TikTok knows you and understands what you're doing and what you're looking for. If you don't have that, and your algorithm is showing stuff that's not related to your niche and your topic at all, and you're only seeing a little bit of it, you need to fix your algorithm. Okay, you almost need to feel as if everybody on this app does exactly what you do. That's what you need to feel, because that means it understands you well. It understands what you're posting. It understands what you're talking about. It understands what you want to see. You are seeing that. Okay? When you confuse the algorithm, that's when all the other stuff pops in. Okay? So keep that in mind. And let me be clear, not everybody's seeing what you see. Okay? So if you feel that way, then it's not true. Okay, it's a sleight of hand. It's a trick. That is not what's happening. I was so fun. It was so funny. I always think about Trisha T when she told me about the lady who put the cheese in the sweet potato. She's like, "Oh, this lady is out. She got the internet on chokehold. Everybody see this." I was like, "I don't see that." So I ain't looking for that. But when she showed it to me, then my algorithm started showing me the potato, sweet potato with the cheese in it. So just know that's what happens. I mean, that's just how the algorithm works. All right. How do we invite people into our lives? Oh, the guest button. There's a guest button that you'll see as a live host, but that's the guest button you see as a live host. It's going to be on the side here, and then there's two interlocking rings. That's a co-host button. So if you want to co-host with somebody. But yeah, so just keep that in mind, guys. I don't want you guys to think that what you're doing is something that everybody's doing. You said, Courtney, they're messing with my girl now. She can't film in her classroom anymore. What happened? What did they do to her? I had people come in their own videos from out of the country. Oh, you're saying you're having co-hosts. So people are co-hosts requesting you. Yes, that's what's happening. You're getting co-host requests. Co-host is live videos. What do you mean by videos? Co-hosts mean we're doing our live stream and they're doing their live stream and they request to join you. Yeah. So that's what's happening. So they're requesting to join you. So, yeah, so that's what you're saying. You're saying co-host request. Um, let me get back to TikTok Shop. I didn't want to co-host. You can turn that feature off. You can turn it off. If you go into the co-host, that's the interlocking rings. You'll see it. It's in your it's in your lower right left corner. This left corner. If you click those interlocking rings, at the top is three dots. Click those three dots. Hey, Dr. Princess. Click those three dots and there's a settings button and you can turn that on to remove any co-host requests that are not your friends, the people you don't know. So, all right, TikTok Shop. Let me go back to that. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. Hello, friend. So let me go back to TikTok Shop. So TikTok Shop has so we talked about removing the banned accounts. We talked about making sure you do an account check. We talked about going to Creator Search Insights and clicking the application. Now, I want you to also tell TikTok that you're interested in TikTok Shop. You said, Doc, what happened? Doc, in order for me to get to super fans only, I have to go to the fan club. Yes. Yes, Kim. Hold on one second. I'm going to show you, friend. Yeah, while you're in your live, while you're actually in your live, let's do this. So I went live, and you can do it before you go live. You can do it before you go live. If you were saying that live from start to finish was going to be a super fans only live, you can make it that way before you go live. But if you start your live first and you're like, okay, guys, now we're going to switch to super fans. You was live already. Okay, yeah. So you go up to your fan club. You're going to go to your heart. Let me flip my camera around. And so this is you're going to go to your fan club zone. And then you're going to scroll down to super fan only live. And then this is what you do. You do a preview, yes. And you can make a super fan only live. Let me know, did you not get this when you were live? Kim, let me know if you got to this page. Oh, it used to ask me. Oh, I don't know about it asking you. You're saying in your chat, you used to see a message that asked you about it, but no, this is how you would do it. You would switch it there. But you're saying sometime in your chat, it was like, do you want to switch it to Superfan Only Live? It would say that. I feel like I've seen that before. I might have seen that. And I guess you could have done it, but that's the way you officially do it. You got to click your fan club and go to fan club zone. And then anytime you're trying to create a super fan, anything like here, you want the fan club zone, friends. Head to work. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much, Nika Grace. I appreciate your support. Thanks, friends. And so you want to go ahead and as I was about to log off, it used to ask, do you want to switch it to Superfan Only Live? Oh, okay. I don't know if I've seen that. It might have been there. It might have been. That makes sense. But no, you would have to do it that way if you were trying to make that a Superfan Only Live. Par Mom, thank you so much. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much for that. Daily Heart Me. Thank you for the follows. Thank you all who came in and followed. If you guys haven't connected, let me know. Go ahead. I think so. I got it now. Okay, you got it now. Okay, perfect. We're going to stay on maybe another 20 minutes. I'm going to get off soon. We're almost at 2 hours. So let me finish with really quickly getting TikTok Shop. And then I'm going to do a speed chat with once you have TikTok Shop for seller. Okay. So we're going to do a real quick speed conversation. So here's what I will say. I want you guys to search in your search bar, the same place where I said search for Creator Search Insights. I want you now to go in and type how to get the TikTok Shop affiliate program. I want you to type that in because I want you now to see content that is focused on here's how you get TikTok Shop affiliate program. I did this to get the TikTok Shop affiliate program. You're going to do all that because you want that to feed your algorithm. Again, everything you watch, everything you type, everything you touch is what TikTok is taking in. So you search that, you're going to engage with that content, you're going to put a comment in. Thanks for this video on how to get TikTok Shop affiliate program. Again, you're typing out TikTok Shop affiliate program. So you want to do that, okay? Doc, you are, for my likes, thank you. My likes are getting up today. I appreciate y'all. How to get TikTok Shop affiliate program. That's it. You're going to type that in the search bar. And then you're going to engage with the content. You're going to write those comments. You're going to, comments that says, thank you for teaching me how to get the TikTok Shop affiliate program. Again, you're saying the words. So you're going to do that. And then you are going to buy a product. That's my other tip. Buy a product. Buy a product from TikTok Shop. And that product ideally is a product that you would later put in your showcase. But it's a product, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's the lipstick. Maybe it's something in the beauty niche. And you're like, oh, let me add this product because I want to wear it and I'm going to talk about it. And you're going to do what's called a review video. You're not in the shop yet, but you're going to say, oh, I got this lipstick. from the TikTok shop, and I really like it. It moisturizes my lips, and it's a great color. What do y'all think of this color? You know, so again, you're doing that to show that you can do review video content about products. Okay. So don't do it as like a true shop video. You're just talking about the product as something you're wearing. Like, oh, I just got these jeans from the TikTok shop. I think they're really good. I like these jeans. Tell me what you guys think of them. You know, and so again, you're doing that to show the algorithm you're interested. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Doesn't hurt me. This is so helpful. So you're welcome, friends. So you are buying products. You are you're engaging with the content. Now, again, this is going to make your algorithm nothing but TikTok shop stuff. Okay, you're gonna see products. You're gonna see TikTok shop, how to get the affiliate program videos. You're gonna see all that because you talked about it and you were engaging in the content. You bought a product and you did a video about it. You know, and so that's gonna help you get it hopefully sooner. Definitely by that 1,000 followers or close to that 1,000 follower mark, but you should get it. Let me know, anybody in the room who did this. Tell me if this worked for you. Let me know if this worked for you. I know some of my people in there have done different things. Or if you have another tip, tell the group, because we have some new folks in the room and they're wondering. Girl, I buy products in TikTok shop weekly. That's good, and use those products to do a video. It worked for me. Did it? Yeah, yeah. So it should be something you can do now. If you buy products already, that's great. You probably don't need to buy products. Buy products. So here's something else I would recommend doing. It's up to you if you want to do it or not. I would recommend creating a second account that is just but nothing but TikTok shop. Okay? It's for your TikTok shop account. Because again, the algorithm is only going to show you TikTok shop stuff, a lot of it, because you're engaging in it, you're talking about it, you're searching it, you're doing all the things. So if you don't want your primary account or the account you're on now to be nothing but TikTok shop, create another account. Okay? Can you buy your own TikTok shop products? Yeah, yeah, you actually can. A sell is a sell. You can go to your own showcase and buy products. Now, personally, I make my husband buy my products off my shop or my daughter. I'm like, hey, here's some products I need. Go ahead and buy these for me. And I make them go on their accounts, go to my page, and buy products. And they ship to the same address. I bought stuff off my account too before, but I usually make them do it just so it looks like another unique user and it's not just me. But no, you get the commission off that too. Let me be real about that. Yeah. You said my daughter, my alter ego page. I heard that. But yeah, so you get the commission for it too. So that is your commission. And so think about buying something at a discount. Thank you so much, Kim. I appreciate the balloons. So think about it as like a discount that you got for buying off your page. Okay, people are saying we can't buy and our family can't. That ain't true. They give me the commission for it. Now, unless they change that in 2026, you were able to do it in 2025. I'm just going to say that. Unless something changed in 2026, you definitely were able to do it in 2025. So I don't know if anything's changed in the last few weeks or month, but you definitely, I did it. I know I do it because I got products in them. He just bought my neural gum. So yeah. You said I'm listening to you. So, you said you can. You said I just did it. Matter of fact, my neural gum is half full, so I might have to get a new bag soon. So yeah. Hey Jay, how are you, friend? I'm trying to learn. You said I'm trying to learn more about TikTok Shop. Okay, friend, I got you. How is? I like it. It's. I like it. This the cinnamon, so it reminds me of the old Big Red type gum. So it's like really powerful. You feel the difference. It's a caffeine, and you're focused and alert. So yeah, you definitely feel more alert from it. Yeah. So my backup got a whole subscription to the gum from my neighbor. I heard that. Can I sell my products there also, or is it just to be separate? What do you mean your products? What you mean by that? Um, what does it do? The gum? It's for energy and focus. It has caffeine and theanine in it and stuff, and so theanine, L-theanine, and 0 calories. I promote this, so yeah, neural gum. It's in my showcase if y'all need to get it. It's up there. But But yeah, what do you mean by that? Praise. Wait, what did you say gives you more focus? The neural gum. Who are other neural gums? So, Pals, what do you think of it? Luna, I think Luna, me, Pals, all. There's a few of us who chew it regularly. I don't want to be the only one speaking to it, but there's some others that do it. I love it. Dr. Lisa, I gotta go. Love you. Thank you so much, Kim. I appreciate you. I think I need a book, a one-on-one. Okay, so definitely go here if you want to send me a message. I'm gonna pin my page. If you want to send me a message, I'll send you to. So if you go to my profile here, it in my profile on my bio is my agency page. That's where I put my stand store. So it's not in my profile now. So it's in my stand store on my agency page. Stand store is on my agency page. Go over there and to do the one-on-one consultation. Or you can do it here and I'll message you. I'll message you the page. So however you want to do it. Let's see. And we can walk through whatever questions you want to walk through. Okay, let's see. I might have missed something. I have digital and handmade products I want to sell. You wouldn't, handmade products, physical products, you would sell as a seller account on TikTok Shop. So you have a seller account. What we're talking about here is the creator account where you're an affiliate for a seller. So, the Neural Gum people, I'm an affiliate for them. So I have their products in my showcase. So you would need a shop for your seller page. I mean, for your seller account, for your selling your physical products. And then you would need probably Service Plus or something else to talk about your digital products. I think I need to book a one, so I got that. Does it work? I like it. I like the Neural Gum. Okay, thank you. I need to check it out. Yeah, I do like the Neural Gum, to be honest with you. I'm a gum chewer though. Literally, when I'm not live, I'm chewing gum, typically. So I am a gum chewer. I pop in my gum. Typically when I do my one-on-ones with y'all, I probably had my gum in my mouth and I have to take it out real quick because it started the one-on-one. So when I end this live, I might pop some gum in. So I am a gum chewer and I do like it. It keeps me alert and focused. It does. I really do see a difference. But, if you're not a gum chewer, don't do it. How do you put your products on the bottom of the screen when you go live? Oh, in the shopping cart, when you add products to the shopping cart? You said I applied to LYA too. Oh, did you? Okay, let me check and see if you are eligible. You have to be going live. Somebody applied yesterday that I need to circle back to that is not actually live yet. Kim, it was you. You're not live yet. Hold on one second. Did you go live yet? I think I clicked your application. Yeah, I can't accept you yet because you need to do those first 3 lives or you need to go live more often if you've done one already. So yes, I apologize, friend. I meant to follow up with a message to you. So yes, when was the last time you've been live? So let me know when was the last time you've been live. Again, I got it on subscription. Oh, you said again, you got it on subscription. That's what Powell said. He said, "Oh, okay." When was the last time you've been live, friend? You said, I want to go live as a support for the GLP-1 girls and share my experience adding the products. Yes, Robin. Yes. So definitely, there's definitely somebody in our agency already, Miss K Latte. She's doing that. So she's a good person for you to connect with about how she's going about talking about it. But yeah, there's a lot of people interested in that. So I would say do it. Go live. You chew the neural gum all day? No, I don't. Not all day. Well, technically not all day because I'm here. But I do chew. I have at least 2 a day. That's probably fair. 2 a day that I'll have. So I'll have it like if I get off the live shortly. Thank you, friends. I'll get off the live shortly. Hey, Diana. I'll probably pop one in, maybe, because I need to go eat lunch. So usually I try to time it for where I'm not about to eat first, and so I might pop it in, after my lunch, and then I'll have it for like 2 hours or so before I go live again, maybe an hour and a half. So yeah, you said Yolanda, can you do both? Hold on one second. Yolanda, your comment went away. You asked the question. Where'd it go? I think you were asking. Okay, there it is. Sell your products and sell TikTok Shop products. Um, they okay. So let me ask this question. This might be a Leanne question because I don't have a seller account. They at one point were saying you couldn't have them both, but I think at one point they allowed you to do both. It was almost as if they were letting you have your seller's products, and then you can have a showcase to sell other people's products that maybe align with yours. So I think that's still the case. Again, I don't have a seller side, so I'm not 100% sure if they allow that or how they do it. But what I told people, what they would tell people early on is like create a separate account, like, kind of like what I recommended earlier, so that you can have a showcase over there and sell products over there. And then you keep your seller account separate. So you're selling your products, your content is all about your products, and then you have another account where you're selling other people's products. So you could potentially do both if you separate them out that way. Um, you said you fall asleep at work, but two pieces wake you right up. Neural come. Hello, Eugene. How are you, friend? Let me catch up on some comments at the bottom. So I might, if I missed your comment, I apologize. But wanted to make sure I have all I need. Okay, let's see. I might have missed some comments. I haven't gone live yet. I'm planning to do it my first one end of this week. Okay, well, go live, do your first three. You got to do them over 3 separate days. And then you'll probably have to reapply, Kim, to the agency because it'll time out because it stays active for 7 days. But yeah, so if you go live, this time next week, you can apply again. Since you're going to keep going live, okay? So you got to come up with a schedule for yourself and keep doing it, all right? Hey, when you go live for the first time, how long do you stay on? For the first time, um, Jay, here's what I tell people for the very first time. Maybe, you know, for the first three, you have to do a total of 30 minutes. Okay? A total of 30 minutes for those first three lives. You could split it up where you go to first one 10 minutes, second one 10 minutes, third one 10 minutes, and you got your 30 minutes. I try to make sure that you go a minimum of 25 minutes because, again, that's the monetization. That's where you get the max monetization under the scale live rewards. So you want to get in the habit at least going a minimum of 25 minutes, actually even 30, just to be on the safe side. And just get used to that. So if you can do that early on, that's great. But if you need a little time to kind of build into it, that's also fine. I would say maybe the first live you do 15 minutes, second one you do 15, third one you do 25, when you build up. So you just decide how you do it, but try to stay at least 25 to 30 minutes if you can. Robbie said, gotta go. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all being here. I appreciate everybody coming through. How do you put your products at the bottom of the screen when you are on live? So, V8, you are going to click the shopping cart as a live host. You're gonna click that shopping cart. Okay? When you click that shopping cart, I'm gonna actually show you on my other account since you did ask that question. I did need to get to that. And as you can tell, the shopping question is a challenge for folks, TikTok shop, because they're trying to get it, and the people who have it, they're trying to figure it out. So, okay, we're on my shop page. You see that shopping cart? So I click that shopping cart. And you could do this before you go live. So I'm clicking it while you're in the live because you asked me about in the live. So you can do it while you're in the live. I can do it. Thank you for the roses and the title gift to Jay. And so if I add products, remember my neural gun? We just talked about the neural gun. Why is it sitting there, y'all? So, and then while you're here, you can pay attention to a couple things. You can pay attention to products that are traffic drivers. You can add those products, hot seller products. You can add those products, or trendsetters. You can add those products. And so you add products. As you add them, hot sellers. Uh-oh. Let me go back. I hit it too fast. Okay, you can add some products. That's fine. And then you can, I'm just going to add one or two. Hey, how you doing, Urban Eye Candy? And so then when you add it, I added 5 products. And then I'm going to hit done. And these products are here. Now I can pin these products. So I'm going to pin the Neural Gum since I have it sitting right here. That means the product is now pinned to my page. And so when I exit out, it's there. And when I'm talking about products, I can show my product that I'm talking about. This is the Neural Gum, Energy and Focus. You guys see me in real time showing it. Because you want to show your product. Once you pin a product on there, you got to talk about it. You got to show it. Now, if I don't want to show this product, I can hit unpin. Because when you have something in that shopping cart and that little pin symbol is there, that means something is on your screen. Because I can exit out. I unpinned it. And so now I have those 5 products in my shopping cart. You guys, if you come over and see it, you'll see my shopping cart in the corner from the viewer perspective, and it'll say the number 5 because there's 5 products in there. So you're talking about these products, you're pinning them and unpinning them as you're in here. And then if you get done, I would tell people all the time, remove the products. So you click that little 3 lines and you delete the products. Okay? I'll always delete products. If I know I'm not going to talk about them and I'm done with the shop, I delete them. What did I just do? The other ones. Let me remove these. Okay, so that's the answer there. That was the quick run through. Let me know if there's any questions about what I just did. Okay. Okay, thanks. You're welcome, friend. Hello, Urban Iconic. I closed my first live for an hour, so I only had to do one more 3-hour live. Look at you, Deborah. That's awesome. That is a good idea to co-host. To co-host with somebody if you're trying to figure out nerves and just energy level. You can start off with a co-host. You said, okay, no problem. I will. Okay, thanks. So let me know if there's any other questions. Where's the information for the product? Information for which product? Let me know what you meant by that, Praise Him. What you meant by that? You said, Doc, since you're in shop, can you talk about refundable samples? Sure. Refundable samples. Let me close out. You saying how to get refundable samples? You want to talk about how to get them, or what you want to know if it's bad or good, or what's your thoughts about them? So the details of what we're selling. Hold on one second. Praise Him. Where's the information for the details of what we're selling? It's under the product description. So for example, when you do shop, like I said, shop is a whole thing. I'm answering your question too at the same time. Trisha T. So when you have products in your showcase here, managed showcase, Praise Him. Here's some of the details about the products. You really should look at this first, just so you know a little bit more about what's happening. So for example, the goalie is a refundable sample that I could have gotten. I'm gonna earn that on commission. I can read here about some of the details too. Is that what you're asking? I think that's what you're asking. But look at your products and see if there's any information you need to know about the products itself. Do you have scripts for the products? Okay, so you're talking about what's called Live Manager, where you can get scripts for your products. And that means that you have your laptop open, you activate Live Manager, and you can add scripts that you can talk about the products that way. Or you can have them, download them yourself. Or you can do, as if you're going to post a video, you can look at those details and those scripts of our products too, and use that as well. When you are on the phone side, let me check something. I think there's a feature at the top that says live scripts. I think you can pull the scripts there, but you need another device. So that's why they say do it from the laptop, the Live Manager. So I think you need a second device. So if you had a tablet or another device, you could look at your scripts as you're talking. But for the most part, you gotta have a second device to use it. How can you help me with something? Can you help me with something? What is that, friend Alexandra? Let me know, friend. So Trisha T, to answer your question, refundable samples is TikToks, a lot of sellers are doing that because people are, the free samples, people aren't really promoting the products as thoroughly. They get the free sample and they may do one video, one live, and that's it. And they fulfill the requirement for the free because of the free sample. A refundable sample means that you pay for the product up front. And then after you've had maybe one sale or maybe even three sales, depends on how they set it up, their criteria, you get a refund. So you get your money back. So that's what they're doing. So that's a refundable sample. So what you can do is when you go to your TikTok shop, what you can do is go to the product marketplace and you can actually look to see, here, recommended for you, free samples. There's one option. Okay, refundable samples as products recommended for me. Hey Tanya, how you doing, friend? And you can look at the products that they have in here that are refundable samples. You can look at the ones that are free samples. Under recommended for you. Okay, got it. Yeah. So, and you can look for products that way. All right. You said, okay, got it. Thanks. You're welcome, friend. I would try to get some free samples first. Now, here's a quick cheat code. If you have products that you were going to pay for anyway, again, my neural gum, you know, things that you were going to buy anyway, my vitamins, my Goldie vitamins, things that I buy anyway, have somebody that you know buy them from your showcase. You have GMV. GMV is what they use to determine if you've made sales. A lot of times they give free samples to people who have had sales, like you're selling products. So if there's stuff you're going to buy, maybe you're going to buy your phone stand, your light, and all these things, put them in your showcase, buy them, get the sales for that, and then as you're requesting free samples, you should get more free samples. Some products, they don't care about the GMV as much. So your some sellers don't care about it as much, so they'll get that to you, give you a free sample, and then there's some who really look at that GMV before they approve your sample request. Is there a time period you have to promote the refundable samples as well? Yeah. Well, yeah. If you had a refundable sample, I don't. Let me take that back. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's a time frame. I know for free samples, once you get that product shipped, you have 14 days to do your promotions for that product. I would imagine refundable samples might be similar, or there's some type of criteria in there for when you can be truly eligible for that refundable sample, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they have that. You definitely got to check to see if you got to do how many sales you have to get before you can get credit for it. Alexandra, your question was today I was collecting some, you said, I was collecting some coins from a man's live. Then he blocked me, and now I can't collect any coins. How are you collecting coins from his live? Were you a guest in the boxes? I'm not sure what happened, friend. Can anyone help me? I don't know what you meant by collecting. You must have been a guest in the box. It's the same as sales numbers. Coach Jesse, say that again. You're talking about refundable sample. It is 14 days, and you gotta pay attention to the sales numbers. Okay, so Coach Jesse, you've done refundable samples. I know you've done a lot with TikTok Shop. I'm digging the background colors. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yes. Okay. So yeah, Coach Jessie, she would know Trisha T. So she's done a lot over there. And so refundable samples, 14 days to promote the product, as well as you gotta see what the requirements are for how many sales you can get. Alexandra, I'm not understanding your question on collecting coins. Sounds like you might have been a guest, and because you got blocked, you didn't get your payout when the live ended. You can submit a help desk ticket. I mean, you can submit a help ticket and see if that will resolve the issue. That's the only thing I can think of. And if you go to your profile, there's 3 lines in the top right corner. Those are called the hamburger lines. If you click those 3 lines and go to settings and privacy, and then scroll all the way down to the help center. That's probably where you would need to go to get an answer. So let me know if that's helpful, Alexandra. But I don't know if you're able to get your answer. Okay. Hey, Umbrin Unstoppable. How are you, friend? Thank you so much. Others in the room, let me know if there's any last minute questions. You guys, I have done 2 hours and 19 minutes. So now I got to do 10 more minutes. I got to do 11 more minutes. So I will go 11 more minutes. Any other questions? I know I did not. I still feel like I have not done TikTok Shop well. Sorry. No problem. Thank you so much, Coach Rhonda. I appreciate it. I feel like I'm still kind of bumbling over TikTok Shop because the questions that came through, y'all know I'm rusty. I am so rusty. I've been used to the room, not rooming, and people coming in. And so I'm getting a lot of great questions, but I feel like I'm not able to get through my stuff. You said, okay, Marathon. I feel like you said, do you need an LLC for TikTok Shop? No, you don't. Not to sell, not from a, I'm sorry, not to be an affiliate. Not to be an affiliate. You don't need an LLC. You're fine just being you. So, but no, you don't need an LLC. Thank you for the shares. I appreciate you all. Who is going live? Thank you for the community gifts. I appreciate that too. Who is going live today? What about as a seller? You do need a business, don't you? Guys, my sellers in the room, who's still here that's a seller? TikTok Shop seller. I think you do need it for the business side. I'm pretty sure you got to give your business information. Anybody know from the business side? Yeah, I don't have the seller side, so I'm not sure all the requirements. But if you're selling your products and you're a business, then you are sharing all your business information with TikTok so that they can approve you. So I'm pretty sure you need to have it. Yeah. Who is going live? Anybody else? The people who are live right now. Urban Icon. Oh yeah, that's right. Love Pedestals in here. I think 6:30. So it's 3:30 your Pacific time and 6:30 Eastern. But you probably need to be there at 6. So yes, me and Coach Jessie, 6 p.m. Central Time. 6 p.m. Central Time is her time. I'm going live this morning. Look at you. Oh, this afternoon. What time, friend? Hey, Kay, how are you? Thank you so much. How are you doing, Wealthy Habits? Give your daily heart me. What time are you going live, Kay? And then good afternoon, friend. Let us know. And then who else is going live, you guys? You said 100 comments in your live. Congratulations. Praise him. Let me know if you have any other questions as well. I know you said you're trying to figure out your shop, and I guess Leanne had left, so I didn't get an answer for you on having. Somebody else asked the question about having both seller account and a creator account, and if you could do both. I think the answer is no. I would start off with no, but maybe you can do it. He said, I want to go live, but I'm not sure it's going to work. I have a dentist appointment. Oh, I have a dentist appointment next week, y'all. I'm dreading it because I think they're gonna have to really do a what do you call it? A root canal. I think they may have to because I've been having some problems on this side of my mouth. You said after work. Oh my gosh, 3:30 p.m. 3:30 p.m. Eastern is when you're going live. So Kay's going live at 3:30. Okay, perfect. Praise him. You said okay. I think you were saying okay about the 2 accounts. Yes, talking about working through the silence. Ooh, what does that mean? Tell us more. Working through the silence. Okay. So anybody who is still here, if you're new to the agency, let me know if I need to talk about the agency. I'm happy to talk about it. If you are still trying to figure things out, let me know. I'm happy to talk about that as well. um, if you have questions, we have a lot of new friends in the room. If you have questions, let me know. The Creative Network Agency is free. It's a free program. What we do is just talk about making sure you have the information you need to go live successfully. You have support from the agency when it comes to if you get a banned, if you're banned or in violation with TikTok. And I've had two people that got violations this week, y'all. So y'all be careful. Y'all be careful out here. All right? I want y'all to be careful. So we had two people I had to come in and save the day. Although they didn't do the appeal, so I just told them to do the appeal and pick appeal number one. So always do your appeal. Pick appeal number one, and they got approved. So that was good. So I didn't have to do as much. So that was good. But just be careful. Doc, my post is now at 70K views. Which one is that? Which one? You know about the one that was the text post? Got some traction again over the weekend. Which one is that? Is that your text post, Trisha D? When no one is the text post. Wow. When no one is cheering you on, got you, friend. Yes, the silence. Yes, that's true. Yeah, gotta work through that silence. You gotta be your biggest cheerleader. um, the text post. So the text post. Wow, wow. Now that particular post, that was kind of controversial, wasn't it? About what you put in your stew. No, that wasn't the stew. Peas. In my mind, I was thinking about the peas. The stew peas. The stew peas. What you put in your stew peas, and then people were answering yes, that's it. Now, did you get follows? Because I know at one point you were like, oh, they're not following as much. Did they start picking up following you? Hopefully they did. Hopefully you've grown from that. That's a lot of views. My goodness. 23 now. Okay, that's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah. They got to do better, but that's not bad. Something better than nothing. So yes, I thought we. What are you gonna do? The peas, the rice and peas, or peas and rice? Exactly. That's my people for you. That's my people. Yeah. So you gotta say, hey guys, this time follow me. Give me some follows for this. You gotta let the people know. I did that one, but it didn't take off. What? TikTok, be nice. Oh wow, that was a good one. I was like, that's a good one. Okay. All right. It'll take off later. It'll take off much later, friend. All right. Well, thank you all. I appreciate you all being here. Couple things that you guys need to know. I sent an email this morning to the community. I probably should have put the flag again. Yes. That's the secret. That's it. That's it. Put the flag. Thank you. Appreciate your friend. Um, So here's what I will say. I have to I sent my email because the campaign was set up I guess for 24 hours. I don't know if I did it for 24 hours. I just find it hard to believe that both of them were set up that way. So I'm thinking I'm blaming TikTok, but I took the responsibility for it. So we will set up campaigns since it's a short month and we're already almost through the month. Um, we'll do campaigns in the next month in March, and we'll have the mini campaign where it's just the smaller rookie campaigns that we're doing, and then we'll do the agency wide ones. And then I think now that I know we can do some 24-hour campaigns, we might do sneak in a few 24-hour campaigns or short time frame campaigns to see what people are doing. So we might have like these blitz moments. So we'll see. And obviously we'll do cash prizes for all these. So just know more to come in the month of March. We're really going to kick it up. And so what you should be doing in February is getting yourself together. All right? Getting yourself together to be prepared to be part of these campaigns and be on the leaderboard and grow. And if you can level up, that's great. Okay? So get yourself together, start working through it. All right. Do I haven't heard anyone ask me for a stuff from Miss K Latte for the month of February to do another battle. Miss K Latte is on my list, but nobody else is on my list. So I'm just saying, if you want to try to get one in before the month is out, you said that's great, and it's Women's History Month. Yes, yes. So, and then what I put in my email too is I want you guys to look at your analytics because many of you, when I say many of you, a lot of y'all, a whole lot of y'all are so close to like halfway mark for your for the um 100K milestone. I think I counted like easily 6 to 7 of you all, maybe 8 of you all that are like right on the bubble that I would consider like if you really put some intentionality to it, you can go over. There's no reason why you can get to 100K, but it just requires you to focus and hone in on your numbers now. So if I would say if you're anyone who's sitting here right now that is in the 40K, 50K mark, then yeah, you can make it happen. Maybe even 30, 36, 37K. You can make it happen because essentially that's just, being intentional about a nice battle that you're doing. Am I one of them? You are one of them, friend. You are. You are. So just being intentional about what's happening throughout the month for you. It's also my birthday in March. March. Okay, love it. You're going to be busy then. He said I was supposed to do one today. What happened? You were going to do a random one today? Let me know. Okay. So let me know if that was the case. So anybody, so if you are interested in getting something done, a coordinated battle, let me know. Actually, let me know today because I'm about to put in the request for Miss K Latte today. Because hers is on the 23rd, so I want to be ahead of it. And so let me know. You said stop it. I know. I'm about to get off, y'all. You said with the power ups. Oh, with the power ups. You did say that. So message me. Keep me posted if you end up doing it. And if you are looking to get a coordinated battle, let me know as well so that I can put it in. Okay? So I can put it in for you because I'm going to submit that today, if not tomorrow. You said, I want to do a match. I'm just not sure when yet. I'm thinking next week. Okay. Tell me when. Just message me. Okay. So let me do this. So today I'm gonna promote the fact that I'm about to put in battles for it. I'll do it tomorrow. So you guys got today to kind of think about it and message me hopefully today. Message me today so I can put it in tomorrow. All right, Doc, I need to set up a one-on-one overdue. Yes. Trisha T, going to the school. I'm pretty flexible. Um Thursday. There's not a lot of people who have done it yet. So either this week or next week. So go into the school and put something out there. Okay. All right, friends. Um, so, all right, friends. I am going to let you guys go. I did 2 hours and 31 minutes. I appreciate everybody who's here. Thank you all for the likes, the comments, the watching, the engagement in the live, the stickers, all the things, and of course the gifting. So I appreciate all the support. You guys, my new friends in the room in particular, I want you guys to remember practice makes progress, okay? So you are not trying to do this in one go. I need to talk about it more. That whole concept of discipline and patience, you got to have that. So start the process, keep going. You hear me having this, I'm having next level conversations with the people in the room because they've been doing this and they're like, okay, yeah, I need to do a battle. Women History Month, and so that's what this is about. So don't feel like you can't do it. You can get there. You just have to be patient with yourself, first of all, disciplined, consistent, and you start engaging, okay? But you can do it, okay? So keep practicing it, everybody. People who are live right now, Coach Chantel is live. She is doing some yoga. The original Aboriginal, she's live. And then we got Miss Halaku, she's live as well. Let me see, who else? Is there anybody else? I had to refresh my screen. Um, Black Lotus. Black Lotus is doing a voice live, so she is live as well. All right. All right, friends. I'll be back at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, you'll see me back. I'm going to try my best to talk about shop a little bit more. I felt like I was all over the place. So I'm going to try to be a little bit more organized. I recognize that, there's a lot of our new friends here are still trying to pick this up when it comes to being able to remove banned accounts, trying to understand the difference between sellers and creators, and seller accounts that they thought were creator accounts, and all the things. So we'll be patient with them too. And we'll get it going. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you at 4. Take care. Bye bye. Collect your points if you haven't done so. Collect your points. All right. Thank you so much. I'm leaving. Thank you for popping by, but I'm about to leave. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you for that. Bye bye.